Hey, what is up, guys? It's Gilty here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today on this? What's today? Today's Thursday. Terrific Thursday afternoon. Was it drivers, or what's going on with the face cam? I don't know. I have it enabled, so it must just be being face cam today? I don't know. Let me fix it up real quick. I guess I never fixed the drivers, but I could have sworn that I turned off the camera, so it should be working, theoretically speaking. There we go. Much better, much better. Yeah, even if I don't, usually it should work. But yo, what's up, ZZ for Squeezy? How it goes? How it goes? What is up, GG? What is up, Alex? What is up, Rag? And more. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you all are doing well. All right. Well, that being said, we are ready for our first match of the day with the Hag. Though she did get to a 12-win streak yesterday, she then promptly lost it and then reclaimed her honor by going back on a 5. So she is once again the closest to a 10-win streak as of this moment, and thus will be the leading killer for most of our streams unless someone else takes up the mantle. With that being said, let's see if we can get her on a 6-win streak, and the Wheel of Killer is live for those who do want to spin it for our next match. March around upstairs. Doesn't sound like it here in this room, but I know that's somewhere on the next floor up. They're definitely doing some like remodeling or something. I'm not sure which. Also, Frankie, could you do me the favor of searching and looking into our reliable link shortener? The last one that Shelby made, unfortunately, bugged out. Not sure why. I'm not sure it's like a certain number of uses. But a link shortener would be nice to have for the streaks at the very least. Alright, well, with that being said, we are jumping into our first match. As far as offerings are concerned, they didn't really bring too much of note. As far as what map we end up on, of course, will determine a lot. The only game that we actually lost yesterday was on Mother's Dwelling, which for those who do not know is one of my top 3 streak enders for all of the maps, to say the least. Outside of that, Hag had an amazing win streak Wednesday, and the first match of the day was a great exemplification of the power that Hag has in her hands when used right. The rest of the day went awesome too. I think the only 2 real slip-ups was the double key escape and that one loss. Out of that, Hag had like a flawless day. We have also updated the rules in the streak to where now we have it set that 2 people out via key is a draw. And unfortunately, we are now on map number 2 of the streak enders. We are on the Disturbed Ward. There are basically 3 maps that I count as a streak ender. Disturbed Ward, or rather in order, it goes Mother's Dwelling, Disturbed Ward, and then Ormond. Unfortunately for Hag specifically, she is a 110 killer, meaning that me making my way around this map is going to be quite difficult. You got a #1 victory royale. Fortnite about to go down. Hey, that's wicked exciting. Nicely done. I do hear them inside, so let's head up here and get them off this gen. Alright, they just jumped off of it, and I see them going around that corner. Let's chase. Sure, she'll drop it. That's okay. She'll get stunned on the drop, and they've already gotten 1 gen done. It's going to be quite difficult for us to do much here. Yeah, we are literally on another streak-ending map, so this is going to be quite difficult. Yeah, this is a small bit of a problem. Just a tiny bit of a problem. Let's pre-trap this hook for future use. I think I need to keep middle pretty tight, but can't ignore the fact that they're going to be elsewhere. Put this here. Let's head over to this gen. Right now, Corrupt Intervention is only allowing 3 gens to be worked on as we speak. Alright. She'll drop the pallet more likely than not. So in that case, let's trap here, cut off the loop. I mean, I don't know what that is, so if you could help me out with that, that would be appreciated. Worth a look. Someone's definitely over here, but they didn't trigger the trap. We're gonna give up that gen back there and try and keep these three. That's gonna have to be our end game for now. Thankfully, the map is pretty big, and so with that in mind, they might not be able to find Ruin all too easily. Alright, hear them on the chest upstairs. Let's go for it. She drops down, goes out to the right, and we'll get a hit. That is a map. That is okay by me. Let's do this. Put down a trap there for future use. And they have gotten another gen. That is outside of our 3 gen, so that's fine. And she's going to be continuing. Looks like she might have self-care. Dead hard. Nicely done. Let's break. Yeah, they're just kind of triggering traps now. They're literally running around, purposely triggering traps to break up the web and harass me. That's not a good sign of what's to come. She'll hit this trap here. Or what the frick not? What? How is that possible? That is quite confusing, in fact. Let's get the hit on you. They're on this gen in the middle. I have to get them off of this ASAP. Bounce landing on the Yoon. And what other gen were they on? Dead hard, question mark? No. Perfect. Let's get Yui down. Let's take a look where basement is. Basement's here. But I don't have access to it right now. Nor do I have access to many hooks either. This isn't looking great. Want to practice? Yeah, I'd be down, Vice. Just let me know when. Alright, we're going to trap hook. Yeah, we're gonna lose this game. We're gonna lose our 5-win streak on Hag. I can already feel it. It's not looking good already. Did they did get rid of my other gen, didn't they? Yeah, they did. That's a little bit of a problem. Alright, there's one. We can't teleport right away. Yoon is here. We don't see the other one go. They're probably on my Ruin, I'd imagine. Let's ignore for a second here and go back for our Ruin. What the hag? Indeed, it is a hag. Unfortunately, we're in a bad scenario by playing on the disturbed ward. Not exactly too thrilled by this notion. Let's put this here. Yo, what's up, subject? How you doing? Alright. What does our gens look like? 1, 2... Yeah, they broke our 3 gen. That is no bueno. So I either need to relocate my web. Yeah, that'd probably be the best case scenario, is relocate my web to these two. It's not a good situation to be in, but might be the best option. Your rules or Vigos? Up to you. I don't mind either ways. I mean, as far as killer's concerned, doesn't change much, does it? It changes more on the survivor side. I'd say go for whoever is the most strict, which I guess would be my rules, realistically speaking. Alright, let's try and get her into my web if possible. That would be ideal. There's Yui here as well. Should probably trap here, since we're going to extend our web out. But we can't let them get middle. That's the only thing that we need to be noted. If we let them get middle, we lose. And they are back on it. Thankfully, she's bleeding quite heavily. Alright, if you drop down, you die. Dead hard. There's dead hard. Perfect. We'll get our build sorted out. Can be ready after the game. Sounds good. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. No, no. No flashlight. That must be why they're getting rid of our traps. Or how, rather. Also, 11, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. There goes Ruin. We'll get our hit. Fortunately, if Ruin down, we get no more passive gen regression. We now need to actually go to the gens personally. Let's see if she hits this trap. Oh, she just dodged it, barely. She probably didn't even realize it was there either. And Carl, thank you much for the lurk. I appreciate it, mate. You've been granted the undetectable status effect. Alright, we're gonna have to chase her here. Then chase her around. She'll go to the right to avoid the trap. And that should be that. Dead hard. Won't matter too much. They get the unhook, but right now we're 1 for 1 on gens to hooks. Not a great situation, to say the least. Let's put you up on hook here. It looks like it's pre-trapped. We should be good. You never know. You never know. Depends on how they play. Let's take a look at gens. Slightly worked on. Not worked on at all. And there's the gen that we had trapped briefly. No work on that right now. We need to check this gen. That is my most concerning thing right now. Alright, nothing. Auto-aim literally just dragged us to the Fang over the Yoon for some odd reason. I was going for the swing on her. Apparently I can't do that. There we go. Let's get her down. This gen is not being worked on, which is great. Alright, they're triggering some traps. We have 2 traps in hand. That's fine. And we should probably head up to middle and pop that gen. Alright, still 1 for 1 on gens the hooks. That's kind of where we're at right now. That's not poppable. It's not worth my time to even touch it. Let's head over to this gen instead. And Chef, thank you much for the lurk as well. You've been granted the undetectable status effect. Alright, they haven't touched this gen either. As long as we can control the gens and expand our web out accordingly, we might be able to bring this back. Hello, Yui. You'll go for the vault. You won't make it in time without taking a hit. Perfect. She's injured. She could potentially land into that trap over here if we push her into this tile. That might be our best play. Nah, she didn't go for it. Not as I wanted, at least. We'll grab her. And we're going to have to bring her further into the area, I think. Let's get her over to this gen over here, and then let's patrol once more. Alright. Upsy daisy. Let's see if we can teleport. It's going to be a bit far away, I think. So, we know what gen they're on. Or at least one of them. Alright, so in that case, let's head over to this gen so we can pop it. We have 6 traps in hand, though. Alright, they're still working on it. There's the Yoon. We know she doesn't have DS, and she's heading back towards our web, even if it is pretty thinned out at this point. If she gets towards middle, which a lot of survivors do as their escape plan, she's going to hit a trap. Let's go for it. This trap apparently is bugged. The trap at that doorway is bugged right now. That freaking sucks. It really does. 2 people have gone over that trap, and it hasn't triggered one time. Alright, let's trap her. And the teleport bugged out. Then Yui goes over the trap again, and still bugs out. Awesome. Alright, we are going to go for the Feng Min, who's going for the unhook. This trap will not activate, because like I said, it is bugged. Let's go for the unhook instead of the Feng Min for a second, but we now have 8 traps in hand. We need to take our time and reset our web. But do we have that, you know, that ability right now? Alright, let's do this. Let's retrap our gens. Thankfully, they're not well worked on, and they've been pretty well scattered this entire time. So we should be able to take our time a little bit here, but not much. If we waste too much time, we will lose this game without question. We have to go upstairs. There's at least one person up here, if not two. There's one person injured, which is good news. She goes out and up. It's the Yoon. She's on death hook. So that's a really good find for us. What's her game plan? She could jump down. If she jumps down, she'll get stunned temporarily. One person up top. We have to throw her off before going for Yoon. And Nia here is going for the flashlight save. Good news there means that she's off of gens at the very least. Pick you up. Nia should not be able to get the save. Somehow almost got the save. Let's put her up on this hook here. Based on the speed that she's running, she could potentially have breakout. That might not matter in the long run. Alright, that teleport is there. That's fine. You don't have anything of interest over there. Shoot. That's my problem. And right then and there, I think we've lost the game. I don't think there's any way for me to really do much. The stir board is one of our streak enders for a reason. And so with that in mind, we are going to lose our 5-win streak on the Hag. I think the closest one to a 10 outside of those already on double-digit win streaks will be Pyramid Head. So Pyramid Head will be our golden child going forward for the following streams. You know, I'm sure Alex doesn't mind, of course. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, she'll dead hard out, and immediately we lose the streak. At most, we can reclaim a 2K, but that's about it. Yep, Pyramid Head is on a 4-win streak, so if Hag losing her 5, it means that going forward, we'll be starting off the stream with Pyramid Head. And there goes Yui. But where's the Feng Min? That I don't know. Yep. So she could just crouch over the trap over there, and she would be fine. Oh, no, she's going over here. Alright, at least we get a 2K out of it. I do consider that a draw game, pretty much. Alright, upsy daisy, Fangmin. I believe she's already on death hook. Yep, loss of 5 wins. Our only 2 losses on Hag this entire time with our build have been on streak ender maps. Mother's Dwelling, Disturbed Ward. Other than that, we've been completely fine. No problems. It's just that once you start putting gens farther away than 40 meters, it really makes it difficult for Hag to do much. It really does. But GG, well played to you survivors nonetheless. And it looks like we're going to be running some comp real quick. So we're going to be doing some practice against my team, Sample Text. But GG's. I don't think I got my, who stole first? That was Ragnarok Alex. I have actually decided that whenever someone gets first, they'll be granted VIP status. So that way you'll know who got first. Alright. Well, with that being said, let's move on to the next match of the night, which will be a competitive match against Sample Text. Let's see, where is Vice? In lobby, join party. Join request failed. The party is private. Vice! Send me a friend request. Let me DM him on Discord. Vice. Need an invite. Alright. You can add, I can add you. Is it just your name, 11? Is it your Twitch name? Or is there additional things to that as well? Nope. There's not a lot of 11s, apparently. I thought I already had you added, to be honest. Oh, there we go. That works too. It is the 117. Alright, sounds good. So am I switching to killer, or am I... What am I doing here? Let's also add 11. So, for future reference. I don't see you there. Do you not want to host? I don't care. Honestly, it doesn't bother me too much. Having, quote-unquote, bad ping. Elven, sorry. Dyslexia. It's a thing. You should as your killer? Alright, sounds good. In that case, I'll do that. So I will invite you, and you can invite everyone else who is going to be playing as well. Any killer's vice that you want to go up against specifically? If so, just let me know and I will put up the build. And then if you also have any map preferences as well. Because I know one of the big things that Sample Text needs to work on is playing against non-traditional killers. Those with their powers that are, well, let's say unique. You can do whatever you want. Alright, sounds good. I'm not gonna go, you know, into the pool of the S and A tier. I'm probably gonna still stick to B and under. Just because I don't think you guys probably want to practice against more nurses, Freddies, or spirits. Oni isn't bad, theoretically. Let's go with, you know what? Let's go with Pig. I always do enjoy myself a good Pig match. Invite you? Alright, sounds good. I mean, my lobby should be open. So you shouldn't have... Oh, I guess you don't have me added. That would be a bit of an issue, wouldn't it? Alright, what's our build for Miss Piggy here? That is a good question. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's do this. Let's turn offerings off, and we'll keep maps as random. And as far as our build, Corrupt Intervention's a must. Ruin is good. Do we want to do Ruin Pop or Ruin Undying is the question. Probably Ruin Pop, I'd imagine. And then as for the last one, what should our last perk be for Pig? Foxy's fun to forget and get jump scared by. I can imagine, Hammy. From like, I remember like the original days of Five Nights at Freddy. That could be quite the surprise. What else should we run on Pig? She has a 32 terror radius. Sloppy Butcher's not bad because it slows down to heal, decentivizes them from healing before going for the D-trap, right? So that's good news there, theoretically speaking. Whispers could be good for some early finds. Surveillance also could be decent with Ruin in hand, but there's nothing to force them off of gens either. Say the best for last is always a cute little thing on Pig, but it does force us into scenarios where you have to opt for a less than ideal hit on Obsessions. Yo, what's up, C-Nava? How goes it? How goes it? Just in time for a match of competitive Dead by Daylight. Alright, let's throw on some Sloppy Butcher then. I think that might be the best bet for Pig. Actually. Those virus, when they're staying outside of a 60-meter range, virus put into dying state by your basic attack scroll, 50% slower for 15 seconds, affected by the blindness stat. This isn't a bad idea in theory. Because what I would be able to do is slug the first person out, put a trap on their head, and focus on someone else. But at the same time, they are on comms, so that might not work as well as I'd like. Yeah, I'm thinking Sloppy Butcher is still probably one of the better bets to kind of slow down the game. Because Pig at her core is a slow down killer with some hyper lethality. Yeah, slugging won't work on comms, that's my only concern there. Knockout's good on pubs, but probably not in comp. So I think Sloppy Butcher is the right move here. What do you think, Subjective, about this build on Pig? I think this is probably the ideal build with these add-ons. What map? Either your choice or we can randomize it. But that'd be... Right now I have it as randomized. Otherwise we can do Cold Tower, you know, the tried and true. We can do Hawkins, what have you. Okay, yeah. So I think this is probably the best build. Doesn't get any more comp than that. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, Corrupt, Ruin, Popper, Staples. The 4th perk slot for killers is usually pretty subjective based on the killer's power. And in this case of Pig, it makes a lot of sense. So I will ready up. Your hands are always shaking when you play FNAF VR? I can imagine. I imagine it's pretty intense with FNAF VR. Like in a raise in September? Ooh, that would be cool. Sounds good, subjective. I don't know how many matches we're doing. Right now I'm coming in with like the C and B tier killers first versus bringing in the spirits, the nurses, the Freddys. Any? Your choice. Otherwise, we want to run after this, because the main thing I see Sample Tech struggling with the most is unconventional killers with their powers that are not simply M1. So, Doctor, Pig, who else would be a good... Clown would be another good one too, Plague, Twins. Yeah, those would be good killers to practice against with Sample Text. Hag even. Cold Tower first, and we'll swap each game. Sounds good. And Cold Tower at first it is. Unfortunately, that does mean my Ruin is pretty fragile here. So Ruin's going to give me some decent value as long as that perk stays up. So should... Wait, I put Shelter Woods. Whoops. My bad. So... Shelter Woods is pretty fragile. Oh, not Shelter Woods, but Cold Tower is pretty fragile for totems, and they can find it pretty quickly. So in that case, let's go with Oppression Pop instead, and see how good they are at hitting their skill checks. That could be a good option, because at its floor, Oppression is basically a tier 1 Ruin. At its ceiling, it could theoretically result in 30% regression across up to 3 gens. Elvin's bad with skill checks? Okay, that's good to know. So I think Oppression would probably be the right move then. Yeah, so I think this is the right move. Oppression, Pop, Sloppy. Sub out Ruin based on Cold Tower. We know that the map is a bad totem map. Probably best to run Oppression instead. He struggles with Lullaby. I mean, I'd run Lullaby, but once again, bad totem map indeed. Little red dots from Withered Bonnie, and let me tell you, it's the worst thing because you're focused on winding up a music box while trying to put on a mask to save yourself. Yeah, that sounds hectic, alright. That sounds darn nasty. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, Sampledex did get destroyed by Zappies on Dead Dog, but Dead Dog's a much more killer-sided map. Cold Tower's a bit more balanced, I would say. The only downside, too, is that Dead Dog's a better totem map, where Cold Tower's just god-awful. Yo, what's up, Giraffe? How goes it? Just in time for a match of competitive Dead by Daylight. Also, someone's saying Chapter 20 is Resident Evil themed. Well, I would like to see your proof. Is it green add-ons and below for my COTF or VC? If I were you, I'd go for Alex first. You find him and then Elvin, because Elvin gets too cocky at times. That's a good idea. I posted a video in Discord about Resident Evil, by the way. Ooh, alright, Kieran, alright. I'm curious. Green and below. No. SA. Yeah. I specifically made it so no styptic agents were in COTF. God knows. COTF is Champions of the Fog, though there's technically two COTFs. There's Champions of the Fog, and there's Children of the Fog, both things of my creation. Children of the Fog is a conglomerate of content creators, specifically Dead by Daylight content creators, who are there to support and build up each other's communities through raids, collaborations, and so on. Whereas Champions of the Fog, on the other hand, is my Dead by Daylight competitive league, which will be debuting in June. So if competitive Dead by Daylight is something that you're interested in, make sure you do stop on by to Champions of the Fog. Frankie, Giraffe, or Alex can send a Discord link if you are interested. Starbucks will start paying US Starbucks employees $15 an hour, which is supposed to be a thing within the next 3 years. Well, that's exciting. That's very exciting. By the way, how's your day been going, Froshi? Have this been going well? Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, there's been a ton of rumors going on right now about, frickin' Resident Evil being the 20th, chapter in the 5th year anniversary, but we don't have much info. Day started bad, doing better now. I'm sorry to hear that your day started bad, but, you know, I do have a saying that a moment doesn't ruin a day, so I'm happy to hear that things are getting better for you, and hopefully by watching the stream, we can make it even better. Eating food right now? Anything worthwhile? Alright. Not even 2 a.m. and I got jump scared by Foxy? Oof. Yeah, Foxy be like that. You know, he really does want that booty. Spicy chicken with mashed potatoes and green beans. Ooh, that sounds good. Now, real question is, what type of mashed potatoes? Like garlic mash or like just plain mash? My personal favorite's absolutely garlic mash with a bit of honey. That, you know, just that little bit of sweetness with the starch and the garlic. It's amazing. I always love garlic mash with some honey. Either that or like sweet potato mash. That's also pretty good. I told myself to remember about Foxy too. Which is garlic, but it's plain with honey. Hey, you still got the honey, so you got two out of the 3 main ingredients. So I would say that's pretty good. Pretty good. Have you decided what recipe that you're making tonight, Frankie? You also have fruit right now? Ooh, very nice. Golden Penguin. What you making, or what you eating, rather? Do remember in the Discord, guys, we do have the food channel. So if you ever want to post what you're eating, you know, share some recipes with the rest of us, would love to. Pasta salad and chicken. Ooh. Now, what type of pasta salad? Is it like the traditional pasta salad with oil and seasoning? You know, if the the rotini? I think it's rotini pasta, which is pretty common. With garlic pasta, or not garlic pasta, Jesus, pasta salad. Garlic mash made with golden potatoes is the best potato mash. I'd agree. Yes and no. A little bit, you know, traditional, a little bit modified for the pasta salad. Personally, I still always stick by my preference for sweet potato. Like, sweet potato fries, sweet potato mash. Anything sweet potato, I love. Sweet potato pie, also pretty freaking good. Yeah, that is true. Frankie did recently link to bugs. It's the same noodle, just has some egg, ham, and something else. Oh, so it's almost like an antipasta. Well, I guess not an antipasta. It's kind of like a cross between an antipasta and a pasta. But it sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Sounds good, Alex. Sounds good. I didn't like sweet potato for the longest. I just recently started not hating it. Trust me when I say, like, do some, like, either roasted sweet potato mash, sweet potato fries. It's like it's a world of difference. And if I'm not mistaken, slightly healthier. All good. Chat and I are talking about food. Because at the moment I'm just surviving on noodles. I mean, noodles are pretty good. Yeah, those are pretty good. Now, here's a real question. What's the best type of noodle? Like, what's everyone a fan of? The spaghetti, the rotini, the penne, ramen? Personally, I don't know. If I had to pick a favorite pasta, is it just based on a noodle or is it based on a dish? That is a loaded question, isn't it? That's a really hard question. Like, even I'm struggling to answer that myself. But it does look like we are going to be starting up our practice match against Sample Text. Today, we are going to be playing the pig with 4 perks, ideally. Corrupt Intervention, Oppression, Pop, and what's my last one? Sloppy Butcher. That's the one. Along with the add-ons, Jigsaw Sketch, and Tamper Timer, my go-tos for the pig. These are competitive rules in COTF, otherwise known as Champions of the Fog. So this should be quite exciting. And theoretically speaking, we could also use the point system today. Ooh, that would be kind of a cool idea. I'd have to remember. I can always go back and calculate the score afterwards. I like that idea. That's a good idea. I like it. But with that being said, yo, what's up, Jacker? How goes it? How goes it? Just in time for some competitive Dead by Daylight. Let's take a look-see. Also, we know what map we're on. We're going to be on Cold Tower today, hence why we're bringing in Oppression over Ruin. We brought Oppression Pop. How's the day been, Jacker? Hopefully it's been going well. All right, let's actually roll up my sleeve too. That way it's not slipping and sliding. I need to get like one of those like gaming shirts, like the arm where your mouse is short sleeve and the other one's long sleeve. It's a lot better feeling when using a gaming shirt. Don't ask me why, it just is. Been good, happy to hear that, happy to hear that. Based on spawn here, they're gonna be over by Shack, so let's head over there ASAP. Thankfully that area, of course, is corrupted, thanks to the fact that we are bringing Corrupt Intervention. And a DC from Candy. And let's reset the match. Question mark. Not sure what happened there. Vice never connected. Oof. Yeah, that's DBD for you. Always another issue. Yep, easy 4K. Wrap it up, folks. That's how competitive Dead by Daylight's done. You win before the match even starts. We also had such a good spawn there. I'm actually kind of upset about that. Absolutely destroyed, indeed. I didn't even give him a chance to boop the snoo. So this custom games you're doing competitively? Indeed, indeed. Well, in COTF, there's no negative points for the reset. This will chalk it up to, obviously, Dead by Daylight being Dead by Daylight. So just be a full-on reset. And at that point in time, of course, killers and survivors would be able to redo their perks, change killer if need be, whole 9 yards. All good. DBD being DBD. All right, let me actually pull up the Champions of the Fog Excel real quick. And I can actually show you guys what this looks like. I'm actually quite excited about this. This took me a while to make, mind you. Right now, it looks like we're going to be using a V3 format, which I, in addition to another member of COTF, helped create. I created the foundation, but this is the full V3. There is potentially going to be a V4, of course. Let me show you what this looks like for now. So let's add this here. Let's do window capture, add source for Excel. All right, let me know when you guys can see this. This is my score sheet that I created for Champions of the Fog. So it's a modular system, and basically for every checkbox, there's a point value associated with it. Each killer can get a max of, I believe we set it to 48 points. No, 40 points. Where survivors can get a max of 32 points. So basically, you can just check these off one by one as actions get done in the game to determine what the final score is between the teams and thus who the winner is. Let me actually do this real quick. Hey, Giraffe, or actually, who wants to do this? Giraffe or Alex? Which one of you would be willing to actually run a, wait, why do survivors get 32 and killers 40? Wouldn't it make more sense to have both at 40? No, because in competitive Dead by Daylight, killers are disfranchised versus survivors. Because at the end of the day, it's much harder to play killer than it is to play survivor in competitive. But let me hand over a shared link to V3 that is editable. You don't need to worry about the values. Those are already set in stone. And I'm going to whisper it to you. Actually, that's a good idea. Put in mod chat. Thank you. That is the best idea. Moderators, general, and there's the link. That should be V3 and should be editable on top of which. But with that being said, we are jumping into another match of competitive Dead by Daylight against Sample Text. We are going to be on the map Cold Tower with the Pig running Corrupt Intervention, Oppression, Pop, and Sloppy Butcher with the add-ons Tamper Timer and Jigsaw Sketch. Let's take a look, see how this plays out. Because honestly, I could play against them with an S or A tier killer, but one thing that Sample Text struggles against is what I call or refer to as unconventional killers. The pigs, the doctors, the twins, and the like. You know, they majorly struggle against those instead. Let's take a look. They might be trying to wait out a Corrupt Intervention. That is something to note, of course. But so far, no signs of them whatsoever. No crows have been disturbed, no nothing. There is a slight possibility of them spawning over here in the back corner. So let's take a look over here real quick. Take a quick listen. Nothing. Yeah, it's mildly concerning. That does tell me they're waiting out the Corrupt Intervention, which against Pig is the best way to do it. So basically, as they complete objectives, and as I complete objectives, you just check off the box. Simple as that. It will auto-calculate the score. That way we can see what the final score is after it. So yeah, they're waiting out Corrupt. That's all they're doing. So we now need to check the Corrupt gens for them ourselves. This is the smartest move, honestly. They haven't done anything for the first minute and a half. They could be back on our gens at this point in time, so we have to do a quick rotation, but this is honestly a wicked smart move. Alright, they're on this gen now. Nice dodge. I need to make sure that hit landed. So we'll get the hit on Dragon's Wrath, but we're not going to go down. We have to run Oppression on this gen real quick and get things regressing. Volcano, just a heads up, unfortunately we're not doing a match of Survivor right now, so Swift Queue won't mean too much, but just know that you are also first in queue as of this moment. Alright, scratch marks go up the hill. Do you have bounce landing? Ace does not, and we'll get hit for it. That's Elvin, good to know. Let's continue the chase on Elvin and see what value we can gain. Where is the vault? Vault is here. Let's break. He's going upstairs from the looks of things. No, he didn't. He doubled back. That's unfortunate timing. It's hard to tell based on the play. Alright, we need to get someone down at this point in time, so we're going to chase the blood and go for Elvin instead. Since we've broken the door, we are going to get good value here, but he has this pallet up in this tile that he does throw, and probably will throw early. That is the best move. We're going to see a second gen pop off in a second. We'll break on this side. And now we go here and to the right. As we can bait him into gaining distance. That's a second gen off now. Yep, that's smart. He then has the option to vault out. Or to double back if he predicts our movement. Yep, he vaults and we'll go fully around. So let's see here. What we can do is we can drop down, but the door is on the wrong side. so we don't get as much value. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is ignore Elven then. This match just looks like we're pretty much over at this point. At most, we might get 3 hooks. Let's Oppression, get another 10% regression, and a Ruin effect on every other gen not currently being worked on. This is Vice. He's got us on this gen, or this loop here, which is pretty strong for them, mind you. The right move would be to drop early, and continue, or break, and push them to the right. On that gen there, and they can loop us 2.5 times. Mind game. That is life from looks of things. Nicely done. That life saved Vice a hit, which means we might need to step off of this chase. But thankfully they bring us over to this, and we'll drop early. We break. I don't want them heading over to Shack to try and loop that again. So they're just going to bring me through. They have another pallet. Yep, there's another gen. We'll try and swing through. No dice. We're going to end up breaking the majority of gens on this map at this rate. Meaning that our late game's strong, but our early game is quite weak right now, and we only have so many head traps. Oh, they're playing very, very well. They're playing very efficiently. They're keeping me on my toes. Without Ruin, I can't simply pressure them off of gens. I have to actually commit 2 chases and get downs with Pop and Oppression. Let's get you off at the very least. That was smart. Yeah, that was really smart. Repressed Alliance actually doing a lot of work there because I can't then Oppression it. We're going to fall off you in a stronger position and go for Elven instead. This vault here is actually really substantial, though. He gains a lot of distance. We're going to have to break. Yes, it does not work on... Oh, you're right. It doesn't work on the web version. You need to have... the console not the console, but the whatchamacallit, the desktop version. Alright. No 10% regressions on any other gens. They are healed, though, and the only person left is Candy. That is regressing. No one on it as of now. I can't spend on it because I haven't paid this month. Gotcha, gotcha. No worries, no worries. What does your redeem do? The stretch or the swift Q? Volcano. Scratch marks and breath this way. Alright, looks like he's gonna be going this way. There's 2 gens right now, pretty substantially worked on. Yeah, Cold Tower definitely is not favoring me right now. They've got a lot of value. Wow, he actually mind gamed me. He waited a little bit there. Yep, that's a smart move. That, on the other hand, is not. I mean, they're in a pretty strong position to begin with, and they're going to get a 4-man out. There's no doubt in my mind at this point in time. He takes a body block to gain my attention, and drops early. Alright, we get Vice down at this point in time. We'll get 1 trap on for a potential 1 kill. That's about it. Nope. I ain't falling for that, my friend. No ifs, ands, or buts there. We finally have a Pop and Oppression. Yeah, I think they're trying to extend chases because they're running out of pallets to use. I think that's their main plan. Kind of like what CDM did to me. We get the hit there. They mind gamed themselves practically. And now we're going to gain distance, and they got caught on geometry. They'll vault, but we have the door open. They do have another pallet here, though. Dead hard or nothing? Even if dead hard, doesn't matter. Let's put another trap on you. You might be able to get them in the late game here. They might be getting overconfident in the end game right now. Alright, so we have another Pop in hand. What gens are they prioritizing? Probably that one there, but we haven't checked that one in Shack in a while. If they split on gens, they got this. They haven't worked on this one. It's still regressing. We see Vice, I don't care. I'm going for this Pop. This is the right move. Yep, we're good. So we'll get the Pop off. By the time that Oppression comes back up, we should be back on the other gen. We'll ignore. And they've already gotten the headpiece off. Seriously, their first one they got, Vice got a headpiece off. That's insane. Alright, blood. But that means that Vice, without a doubt, does not have DS currently. Mind game. Holds W. No vault. Vault back. Life. They don't have a lot of value here. They've started to run out of resources. Yeah, they have nothing here that can really work for them. Unfortunately, they slow vault out, so that might not give me enough time to place its on Vice. That is a 10% regression on that gen. They're going for flashlight saves that they really shouldn't be. Like, there's no way they could get that. Vice can call that out pretty easily. Repressed Alliance just activated. The best thing for me to do right now is to literally just sit here on this gen. If I don't, then I lose. So at the same time, they're in a pretty weak spot. How many seconds is Repressed Alliance? Is it 15? 30? I forget, to be honest. 30 seconds. That's a lot of time. They could finish that gen before I can get pop it. That's not great. Alright, oppression. We'll ignore. Did you see the new license update coming to 25th of May? I have not, no. Alright, they're gonna be back on this soon to touch it up. Alright, let's go for Ace, or fake that we're doing so, and go for Vice, who's up here instead. They haven't activated the trap yet, mind you, but they're trying to get it off so they can complete the final gen. Unfortunately, that does not count as an objective action. We should probably chase Vice into Shack. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably fall for Vice here if they go for the vault. Yep, there's Adrenaline. And Vice's trap is now active. We're gonna ignore Vice, because they can't escape currently. And let's go for Dragon's Wrath instead. Dead Hard would get you to this even without it. You vaulted. Dead Hard's necessary. Alright, our last trap is going to be put, have no use here. But honestly, with the way that they played, we actually did a pretty good job here. Alright. That's another number of points. I think 3 points there. And now they're up on the hill. That's Ace. No, that's Meg, not Ace. No bounce landing, so they get stunned. That is almost finished, of course. They could potentially get this, but they also could result in getting hit. Let's interrupt Vice. And now we can get another hook here. Yeah, unfortunately, they were not giving me a lot of value with oppression. But the thing is, I'm trying to think of what else I could bring. And there's just not many options, right? Alright. So we might be able to get a 6-hook 2K potentially. It's not outside the realm possibility. We see, looks like Elvin going for the unhook. You might be able to go for a trade at the very least. Alright, Elvin gets hit. We'll pick you up. No potential for a flashlight save, and we might just want to secure this last kill. Vice still can't escape yet, and might get moried. But he also might have Deliverance. Ooh, we should be mindful of that. He could have Deliverance. I say we just wait this out, honestly. With six hooks here, I think we wait this out. I think there's no reason for me to leave. No, you cannot escape with the trap on. Vice gets moried, which grants me a kill point. So that leaves Dragon's Wrath left. So right there, we actually get a 2K. That's not bad, honestly. That's not bad at all. So it's a third hook, essentially. Who would have thought that he had Deliverance this entire time? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Now we have to wait here. We have to wait out. I don't think it's 60 seconds. I think he's going to get here in time. I think he gets here before his DS deactivates. I really do. He has Unbreakable too. The son of a... Really? Unbreakable and Deliverance. That's surprising. That is quite surprising. We can cut through. He might fake out, though. No, he didn't. Yeah, that was smart. I should have not gone for the pallet. That killed me there. Yep. I wasn't expecting Unbreakable. I should have sat on him. Yeah, nice job. That was a smart move. That was a smart move. I should have I shouldn't have been greedy there. I should have assumed that Unbreakable was a potential play. GG's. Really? DS is not on Deliverance. Wow, that's surprising. That's really surprising. So, out of curiosity, what was the score? 25-22, Survivors won. So, final score, Deliverance is a DS is a time for DS. You're correct. You're correct. Because the broken stats effect. I fully expected it though. 25 to 25 Survivors, 22 Killer. That makes it so that the fear of DS is still there. It's true. Absolutely. No, I absolutely assumed DS was there. I did not assume by any stretch of imagination that Unbreakable was. Yeah, Deli DS. I usually assume Deli DS, BT plus a fourth. I probably should have assumed Unbreakable. Yeah, no, it worked out great, honestly. It forced it so I did not pick him up. If I would have gotten that kill, am I going to play Survivor? No. I'm right now the dedicated killer main for Sample Text. I do play Survivor, but I'm definitely a better killer than Survivor. Got to love RNG. Sounds good. Alright, so if we're going to be running Ironworks of Misery then, we're going to be going with Doctor. Overall, that wasn't a bad game. We, got a Mori. We could have swung it in our favor, though. That last hook on Vice would have pushed us up, or not Vice, on, Elvin would have pushed us up to 26 points, and I think robbed them of 5 points. So it would have pushed us up to 26 to 20. So it would have been a 6-point split in our favor versus a 3-point in their favor. So that was pretty close, though. That was pretty close. Ironworks of Misery, a little bit better. I wanted to pick you for Survivor, I know. But unfortunately, this is my competitive team, and we need to practice on the scores, just in general. Yep, so what you can do now, Frankie, is move over to the next one under. So there's game 1, and then do game 2. That way we can actually see what the final score is at the end of it all. If we do, let's say, 4 games, theoretically speaking. Alright, and also I do need to do a stretch for Volcano. I do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. As far as our loadout is concerned, we're going to be running Ruin, Undying, Surge, and Surveillance with Calm. No, not with Calm. With Discipline and High Stimulus Electrodes. How come you use this outfit for Doctor? Very mismatch? Honestly, I like the way it looks a lot. It is a bit mismatched, but it's, you know, very stark contrast versus the blighted, dripping face and the, like, suit. Like, imagine that approaching you. You would be utterly terrified. It's been quite a while. I agree. I agree. I told Vice, like, just message me on stream or at me. If I don't see the at, message me, and I'm down. So I'm very excited to be doing this again. Yes, we're right now doing customs. So this is, so Volcano. So if you don't know, I play Dead by Daylight competitively. So this is actually my Dead by Daylight competitive team sample text. Where is he looking? Yeah, that I don't know. That I don't know. You know, Doctor's kind of like the fox. Much like the fox, Doctor sees all. You have to reset the scorecard for each round? What do you mean for each round? Reset the scorecard. I was confused. There's multiple scorecards, Frankie. That's set up for one and does it for the next one too. Excuse me. Excuse me? No, it doesn't. It shouldn't. So if that was... I think Frankie means it repeats. Yeah, so this. So if I click this, it shouldn't work with anything else. Yeah, so it should Oh, I see what you're saying. So in that case, go down to Game 4. Game 4 has the same team as Survivor and then me as Killer. I see what he means. So yeah, just go down to Game 4, Frankie, to start off with, because then you can keep sample text Survivors the same as Team A and then me as Team B. We'll just do it in games of 2 then. That makes sense. That makes sense now. I understand. Alright, though, but this is Game 2 against Sample Text, this time on Ironworks of Misery. This time we're bringing out the Doctor. Yes, that is why I'm playing not as optimally as I normally would in pubs. Snug is saying, not Snug, Sung Volcano is saying that right now I'm not playing as good as I normally do, and that's because it's against better players. That is 100% a matter of fact. I get flashbacks when I see XL. Dude, you don't have to tell me. I made that scorecard myself. That thing took me upwards of 48 hours. It was insanity. Alright, let's shock out now. Stop you from going to window. Force you to drop this early. Honestly, that was a bad play. I got a lot more value out of doing that than Vice did. He's bringing firecrackers. Keep that in mind. Doubles back. Get the hit. There we go. Should've brought Calm Spirit. You're not wrong. Alright. Go this way. Shock out. Push her this way now. Doubles back. No. W's through. Smart move, honestly. There's one gen already. Alright, that'll scramble video. We can hit Yui. Cause more damage. That's fine. That gets you there. And we should be able to get the down, methinks. There we go. Let's shock out. There's a second gen. Where's a close hook, though? I guess this one here is our best bet. Surveillance is now on. Let's go for Vice. They'll get the unhook on Dragon's Wrath. Locked in. And downed. Alright, that'll be a hook on Vice. Right now we're 1 for 1 on gens the hooks. That's actually pretty good for us. Like, all things considered, this is actually going pretty good. Oh yeah, this is a much better early game. The fact of the matter is, they're not waiting out the Corrupt Intervention, you know, so I was able to find them quite early. Let's get them off of this gen. Surveillance is doing work, along with Ruin Undying. Look at the hit. The high stimulus electrodes are such a good add-on. It changes the entire way Doctor plays. I shouldn't have gotten that hit. I'm gonna say that right now. I should not have gotten that hit. That was the freaking pallet bug. 110%. Oh, criminy. They did not fix that by any stretch. The pallets are still borked, yeah. They are very much... if I was Elvin, I would be a little bit salty. Just a wee bit. Alright, let's shock him off of that. That way, Ruin will do its job. Well, let's chase him off of it and keep an eye on it with surveillance. I need to make sure this is regressing a little bit, because it's on 3 and some odd. They jumped off this. Good, good, good. Scratch marks around. And heading where? That is Vice. They're back on this gen. Once again, let's push them off for a bit. We know where 3 people are now. So let's go for you. I think taking you off of these would be good. Yep, she jumps back. That's a life. We'll give up chase. There's no point in me continuing chase against someone with a life. Not only have they gained distance via the vault, but they've also gained distance with the life speed as well. Perfect. Let's tier people up. I can't wait for the PTB change for Doctor's visuals. It's so hard to tell when they're in tier 3 and not. Alright, there is... Who is this? Is this Vice again? No, this is Candy. Let's go for Candy. Locked in. Hit. And vaulted. There goes Undying. Let's get you on the L wall. And down. Perfect. Alright, well, let's hook you up. So Undying is gone, but Ruin's right there. That's a tad bit of an issue, as well as... Jesus, I was trying to find a hook and couldn't find it for the life of me. I should have looked behind me first. Yeah, our shock wasn't ready. If we found the hook earlier, maybe we could have stopped that, but that was pretty good on their part. No blood here, no one's injured. We should probably search around for other gens regressing. Alright, there is Elvin again. That's a good find, actually. Yep, you're on the Z wall. The most useless of the walls. Let's get a hit on you. And let's see if you're running balanced landing. Doesn't look like it. That's pretty good fake, honestly. We'll take the hit. Candy used Deliverance. Let's shock out. That'll be at least 2 people, if not 3. Yo, what's up, Meow Mix? Thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Happy to have you here. How's your day been? Hope it's been going well. You'll go upstairs? That's okay. You don't make it there in time. Like I said, you don't make it there in time. It's been going great. Happy to see that. Not happy to see that, but happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Alright, that's regressing. Good, good. We should be able to get him to the hook on the hill, right by that gen. Alright, upsy daisy. Let's get you over here, and thankfully gens are regressing pretty heavily as we speak. Alright, they're not there. I see crows over here, though. They could be over by Ruin. Let's actually interrupt that if possible. Alright, there is Candy, who no longer has DS, if in an instant she had it in the first place. We'll break. And let's push her this way. They're still up there under hook as well, mind you. And she's back on the L wall. Mind game her. And downed. Alright, right now we are ahead for a 1-for-1 on hooks to the gen, so this isn't bad. It's not great either, though. By outfit 2 time, can I count as killer wheel? No. You guys, you'd have to choose the killer wheel specifically, Volcano. But right now we're not doing the wheel, obviously, as we're doing comp practice. Let's break. Ruin is still up. No, no, no. Get off that gen. Thank you very much. I've never seen gameplay of this game before. Really? Dead by Daylight's a ton of fun. I would highly recommend trying it out sometime. Right now we're actually playing some competitive Dead by Daylight as I play on a competitive team. I'll get the hit on you. She's locked in. And downed. We also get a 8% regression thanks to Surge. If I wasn't broke, you'd get it? That's fair, that's fair. Let's put you up on the hook here. And now that's our 7th hook. Right now we're in a pretty good position. Crows move there. I need to look at some other gens, though. Need to make sure they're not on them as we speak. I got caught in the corner. Shoot. That gen is being worked on. Yep. That's what I figured. Let's get you off of that one, Vice. Thank you very much. And there we go. Okay, let's try and get one more hook here if possible. That's fine. They might take a body block here at some point. Let's see where Vice went. And down she goes. Yui shouldn't be able to make it here in time in order to flashlight save. So let's put on the hook here. And Subjective, thank you much for the subscription. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's interrupt and shock. And we'll go for Elvin now. Elvin, my boy. You mind game the logs. Trying to go back. Not gonna be enough time, though. Alright, and then Yui going for the potential unhook. Going upstairs won't give you much pressure here now, Elvin, since we did break the door, and he's aware of that fact, too. After all, we're the one who broke it for him. Death from above. And at this point, I think us just getting this death hook here is the better play. Like, we could be greedy and go for more, but there's no reason for me to do so. This is a 9-hook 1K, which should be in my favor. Yep, that's Elvin out. And that should be 1, 2, and 3 out as well. I'll check this door. Yeah, it's already open, so this one's open. Dragon's Wrath's probably over there, over here. Either ways. And Dragon Wrath is out. Alright, not too shabby. Honestly, that went pretty well. Frankie, what was the verdict there for that match? And looks like they did not switch up the build for Deliverance. They still had the Unbreakable. They switched it on what people, though? GG's. I'm so sorry for that pallet hit. Scorecard is in mod chat for your viewing pleasure. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Jacker. This game went really well for me. 25-28, killer wins. Yep, that's how it should be. 25, survivor, 28, killer. Which before, what was the score before that? It was... Ooh, what was it? What was it? I think it was a... Was it a 3-point difference for that game, too? So is it pretty much in... Yeah, it's a 3-point game. Yeah, so in that case, I think we're tied. Yep. 50-50. Close. Yeah, that was an insane hit. That was an insane hit. Something much for a stretch, Meow Mix. I appreciate it. Remember to always double check your work. Alright, looks like we do need to reset our drivers real quick. Let's do that while I have a time to do so. Yep. Yeah, I heard it. Alright, should be good to go now. I can't wait to commission these new emotes. Alright. What map? We all love the drivers? Indeed, indeed. Let's see. Just keep me on killer. We'll know. Good too. Alright. At least we can enjoy orange gilts for a moment. Yeah, it's true. You know, it is a pleasure seeing that after all. But overall, that wasn't a bad game. That wasn't a bad game at all. Based on the map, we'll choose what killer. I'm thinking if it's a smaller map, we'll run Hag. If it's a larger map, we might run Clown instead. What other maps are in my poll in COTF that right now have a good standing? Let's do Dead Dog. Yeah, we'll do Dead Dog then. So, Dead Dog it is. So if we do Dead Dog, how do we want to play it? Do we want to play Hag? Do we want to play... You know, let's do Hag. Sure. If you run Impossible skill check, Doc. Yeah. To be fair, it's not really that comp viable, I would say. Or argue, rather. As far as Hag is concerned, let's do the good old Rusty Shackles and the Dried Cicada. They do know the spawns on Dead Dog, but depending on where it spawns, we could always just trap it out and kind of slow down the game that way. Worst comes to worst, we still have Pop in hand. Or we could always run Oppression, but I still don't think Oppression's great. But how you doing, Matt? We are doing Kill Your Friends in a way, but right now this is competitive Dead by Daylight. Looks like Elvin left the party, not sure what happened there. Let's ready up Dead Dog. I'll drop a question mark. Yo, what's up, Artemis? How goes it? How goes it? How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. DBD, being DBD. He doesn't want to verse Impossible skill check, Doc? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I wouldn't want to either. Sounds good. Alright, as far as our build with Hag, obviously Rusty Shackles is a must. Dried Cicada, honestly, is probably pretty arguable. To get the additional distance, what is the additional distance on Dried Cicada? Hold on one second. The Hag. I want to say it's 10, which would increase it to 50, but I'm not entirely certain on that. Hold on. Dried Cicada is 30% off of 40, so that's 12 meters. Yeah, so that's pretty close. So 52 meters is our radius for Dried Cicada now, which isn't too bad. So, Rusty Shackles, Dried Cicada, running Corrupt, Ruin, Pop. At the same time, I do feel sometimes that Rusty Shackles actually is a bad thing. Rusty Shackles is good, but the camera flick is also very, very strong. Yo, what's up, Punky Monkey? How goes it? How goes it? Hope you're having a great day. Not that much. Right now I'm doing some competitive Dead by Daylight. I'm playing against my own team's sample text. It's been a lot of fun. I love playing comp. Alright, remember you two. PG-13 chat. Nothing too aggressive at the very least. Even though the banter is quite funny to watch. Jesus, criminy. Hagatha, what should we use? Nah, it's just playful banter. So if we were to not use Rusty Shackles, we could run Cracked Turtle Egg. That is an option. Actually, let me take a look at my rules. I'm pretty sure Rusty Shackles is allowed in my rule set. I'd have to double check though. Rules. Season 0 rules. Let's go down to Hagatha. Hagatha is the Hag. Purple and below, yeah. So Rusty Shackles is allowed. Yo, what's up, Slobby? How goes it? How's the day been? Should we just reuse Rusty Shackles? Your chip are deafened for 6 seconds. Increases Phantasm Mud Heartbeat by 16 meters. No. Let's not do Scarred Hand, thank you very much. We should not use Blooded Mud, or Bloodied Mud. Cracked Turtle Egg's not bad. Swamp Orchid Necklet is pretty good. We could also just increase range with Dragonfly Wings. You're hyped about the Resident Evil chapter? I mean, I'm pretty excited about it too, to be fair. How big is Dead Dog? Hold on. Dead Dog's pretty small. Dead Dog. Dead Dog is relatively small. We could use that to our advantage. Dead Dog Saloon. Dead Dog Saloon, DBD. How large is it? It is only 156 square tiles and 8,704 meters squared. I think we do double range. Yeah, let's do double range. Yeah, the extra meters I think will be good. Let's do it. In the best Dr. Nick voice I can. Hi, everybody. Yo, what's up, Ashy Flaps? How goes it? How's the day been? How's work been? Hopefully doing well. Also, by the way, just want to point something out. Right now, we're sitting at 31 viewers. If we do hit an average of 20 by the end of April, I will be giving away a Xbox Series X Digital Edition, a PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, or a Nintendo Switch. We also do need to hit 60 subscribers too, so something to keep in mind. Now, make sure you're stopping by, saying hi, and leaving a lurk while you can. But I'm happy to see everyone coming out for some competitive Dead by Daylight. Alright, looks like we spawned over in the saloon. Let's head over to our 3-gen first and foremost. Did everyone see the Resident Evil update? So I haven't seen it just yet, but I've been hearing a lot about it. Yeah, I am very careful saying, or instead of and. If I say and, then there's trouble. Alright, let's put a trap here. Alright, she's heading over to there. We'll get our first hit. Alright, let's reset our web. Oh, you're still back here. Why the fresh hell are you still here, my boy? That is quite surprising, to be honest. Let's push you around here. That's the second time that's happened to Elvin. I'm dying. I'm so sorry, Elvin. It's not you, I promise. Oh, I'm dying right now. These are customs. This is competitive Dead by Daylight. I am uninstalling. Yes, killer side and survivor side. Just put me on Team B. It's all good. Oh my god, that was brilliant. That was utterly amazing. Alright, we need to try and push you into our traps if possible. Elvin, don't do it. Don't do it. I wish I'd saved best for last so I could get that. Oh, criminy. Let's retrap right here. Yo, what's up, Dom? How goes it? How goes it? Alright, I hear them upstairs. Let's trap right here. Oh, that was brilliant. It really was. Hi, Megan. How goes it? Let's reset. Been having killers today who are not doing what they should. In what way? As in slugging or just like strange gameplay? But what's up, Twisted One? How goes it today? Let's ignore and go for this gen. Alright, they are not here. Hi, Elvin. How goes it? Alright, we'll ignore you for now. We have a pretty large teleport range, so we can really go pretty far out. Don't do it, Elvin. I use Unrelenting. Oh, wow, you had that vault timed perfectly. Well, that sucks. Alright, I'm going to ignore. There's no reason for me while there's someone on my 3-gen. Just hit him through another pal already. He'll definitely uninstall at that point. Yep, you drop down. Do you have bounce landing? You do not. We'll get our hit. Let's reset a little and check this back gen. Yep, like I thought. She'll get camera flicked, so now we should be able to go for a hit here. Dead hard. There's the dead hard. And they don't have anything here, so let's down you. And you're the one with the flashlight, so we don't need to worry about flashlight save. Let's put you up on a hook. We do need to go back to that 3-gen and start re-trapping. If we don't, we are going to lose the match, more likely than not. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we're going to adjust our web accordingly. And instead move over to Gallows and the gen next to Water Wheel. We have the range add-ons to work it, so that's fine. We know you don't have Dead Hard, since Candy already revealed that. So let's pick you up instead. Ooh, they're on this gen, though. Would you look at that? That's Elven, too. Perfect. Let's cut off Water Wheel. Let's go here. Anything is a 3-gen for Hag? I mean, you're not wrong, and that's the... I mean, I didn't hit him through a pallet, to be fair, but still. Hi, Elvin. How goes it? I love that the only person who's been hit through pallets today has been Elvin the entire time. To be fair, that was a stun hit and not, like, a non-stun hit, right? Alright, let's head over to here, trap this. He deserves it, apparently. The DBD gods are not happy with Elvin, let's put it that way. I don't know what he did to piss them off. He's plagiarizing Grease. I'll get the hit on you. We'll ignore for now and reset a little bit. Oh, come on, come on. Yes, go to your right, go to your right. There we go. There's Dragon's Wrath. We'll reset our trap right here. And I think we put her in basement. I think that's the right move here. We can do some really nasty things with basement, too. We already have a trap here, preset. And we're going to put her on second hook. They'll know on comms that this trap is right here. But if they mess up or trigger it whatsoever, I'm going to get a grab. Alright, let's head back to this gen on the right. No, no, no. No touchy the gen. I also see Meg here. Good, good. That's fine. You're going to sprint burst away. I think Elvin's a little bit scared. Put a trap here for an escape route. That was a flashlight. So that must have been Meg then. Hi, Elvin. You want me to chase you a little bit? That's fine. I'll do it. He's throwing pallets so early now. They are bad at destroying my web. Yeah, they're struggling a bit here. I should probably check out Gallows, shouldn't I? That would probably be recommended here. They haven't gone there at all. And let's head over to this gen real quick. Oh, hi, Elvin. Alright, that is Elvin dead. Dragon's Wrath triggers both traps. We might be able to get him on the second one. Let's reset. And looks like they're on this gen to the right. So now we have Yui. Let's push her to the left if possible, outside of the vault. Oh, I tried to bait her into it. Didn't work. There we go. Oh, wow, she just barely dodged it. That was a narrow, narrow channel. That's unfortunate. I probably should have placed it a little bit closer, arguably. Let's get Dragon's Wrath. Okay, so far being the key word, they have not put DS on Deliverance. Let's do this. They finished the gen. Okay, we can expand Gallows and Saloon. They haven't been on Saloon at all, so we're not going to worry about it right away. Instead, we'll check Gallows in here and kind of extend our web. Dude, the amount of time, like, that was ridiculous. Ooh. That was really good, actually. They just made it a little bit more tricky for me. Alright, we're gonna have to extend our web again and kind of reset it. Let's reset that one. I do see Vice there. You'll probably set it off again. I might just give it up. There we go. Unrelenting will work in our favor, of course. You won't be able to make the vault there. But I think you have a pallet here. No, you don't. Good, good. There's another trap over here. No. No traps here. It's a good time for me to put down traps, though. Pre-drop, I get hit. Stun, I get hit. Yeah, that was pretty nasty, all things considered. Alright, no one up on Saloon. We found Hatch. No one up in Gallows either, actually. Looks like they are up in Saloon now. Hi, Yui. Since that was a mid-fault, we'll get the hit. And we'll reset the trap. Oh, they flashlighted it. Okay. Hello, Nancy. Unrelenting will get us value here. Oof. See, Elvin, that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you drop pallets. There we go. We'll get the hit on Meg. I had to. There's Vice. You'll make the vault, but you won't make it after that. Alright. Let's put you up on Hook. And so far, we might be able to grind out this game now. Alright, we need to check Gallows. Doesn't look like they've worked on it at all. So let's trap here. You should press spacebar better. And no, it's not that, Elvin. You just need a better gaming chair. That's all. Just a better gaming chair. It will improve your performance like 100%, I promise. That's all you need. Oh, criminy. Alright, that is 2 people up there. They might get that. If they have Prove Thyself, they could get that the 3 cell pretty quick. Yep, let's continue for the Meg. Might get Vice to die here. Meg's gonna go back. You know what? I'll just pressure the Meg. I should have just stuck out the Meg and gotten a hit there instead of teleporting, to be honest. I realized that I was wrong in the long run. I got a bit greedy with the teleports. Vice is dead. That worked out, though. I thought Vice had more time, though, to be honest, so I'm kind of surprised that he died. I'm not sure what happened. Where are you going? Alright, we're gonna ignore the teleport there. And we'll just chase you out at this point. We know you don't have... Wait, no, you have Dead Hard. That's right. You are the one who does. How do we play this? If we force her to the left, we should be able to get a hit here. Alright, let's get her to the pallet, force her through it, and that should result in a hit. She didn't go for it. She went for this pallet instead. Hey, Elvin, it's not just you. Good news. Yes, that is progression number to Death Hook. So that's progression to death. So that's what that would count as. Candy is molding right now, I can imagine. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Did that just happen? That literally just happened, where the struggle actually got me into it. Holy hell. Alright. Criminy. Of course that would happen. I've never had that happen before, but right then is gonna result in me losing one person. Yep, that's fine. We're in a dead zone now, so I could care less about this area. This area is pretty much dead as a doornail. There we go. But that should let Dragon's Wrath escape. Yo, what's up, Psycho? How you doing? I had a weird bug in Kill Your Friends yesterday. What happened? I grabbed a guy going for an unhook yesterday, and he still got the guy off the hook. No, that's not a bug in Kill Your Friends, Psycho. That's literally, the animation glitch. The animations for unhooks are way off right now. But that's okay. We still result in a pretty good game here. Oh yeah, hatch. I mean, it doesn't get me any additional points. I didn't factor that in. Where's the totem? Back there, over by Candy. It's back in the back corner. In the bush. But GG's on that. Alright, score for that one was 29-17, Killer's favor. Dead as a doornail. Have you never heard that, Sane Giraffe? That'd be a losing streak if you're doing them right. That would be correct. What was it again? Oh, I pressed wrong buttons. Not that one. This one. 19. Oh, wait. I must, just keeping you in the killer slot. 1729. Okay. 1729. 17 survivor. 29 killer. As a popular saying, indeed. Oh, not giraffe. That was you? I thought I said penguin. Sorry. My bad. And another stretch. Negative 5,008 for pallet hit. Oh, for you or me? And thank you for the hydrate as well, Matt. I appreciate it. Okay, gotcha. Look, all you need to do is get a better gaming chair. Simple. Because the pallet stunned you on my end, then you hit me? Yep, that was... obviously the chair. 100% the gaming chair. That is 100%. Simple text. I forgot about the gaming mouse pad too. True. It needs to have the RGB lights. Yes, exactly. It needs to be RGB. You and I think the same exact thing, subjective. What map? So right now, if last one is 50-50, right now I am up by whatchamacallit? 12 points? Yeah, 12 points. And they are not able to point starve. Point starving would hand me 32. Yeah, point starving we fixed big time. It's not gaming if there's no RGB. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think you click on your name, Penguin. What? No point starving is Savage? Chat identity? Yeah. Oh, the button to the left of you. That makes sense. That makes sense. You do Blood Lodge? Sounds good. Alright, Blood Lodge it is then. Thompson House, Blood Lodge, Blood Lodge. Oh, that's Azerov's. That's right. Blood Lodge. What do I want to use on Blood Lodge? So we've run Doctor, we've run Hag, we haven't run Plague. Try half lunging at pallets, you might get a better chance at hitting through them. Really? I was not aware of that. That's a little bit insane. So it's 3 points every hook you get? Yes. Then 4 for third hook. We are using version 3. Potential for more changes depending on feedback. Obligated to change to pink or he's banned. Alright, so Blood Lodge. Who's another unconventional kill? Yeah, let's do twins. Ideal build on twins. That's actually a really good question. What is an ideal build on twins? VPN to EU. Well, discuss feedback about the system later. Seems very rewarding for Killer of the Tunnel. We can discuss feedback later and go over the values and why. First look has to be the most valuable. Okay, I mean, we could do that where first hook is the most valuable at 4 points into 3 and 3. The value on hooks decreases. We can't do that if we want to avoid starving. Alright. Twins. What the hell do we use on twins? Like, I'm actually trying to think about it. Sounds good. Do I want to use twins? I might have to give it more thought of what to use on twins in the first point. Corrupt, Sloppy, Strider, Pop, or Ruin for twins with purple top and speed. Corrupt, Sloppy. Sloppy doesn't apply. The biggest enemy is healing, but Sloppy doesn't apply to Victor, and Victor's going to be the majority of your downs. I'm going to go Clown instead. Screw it. Sloppy, Corrupt, Pop, Ruin. Trust? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll trust. So Sloppy, Butcher, Corrupt. So Corrupt, Sloppy, Ruin, Pop. Please do. Oh, criminy. So Ruin, Pop, and Sloppy. Did we run by Pop? We did. Where's Pop? There it is. And Sloppy Butcher. What we want to use? We could use Forest Stew and Spinning Top. Spinning Top would rob them of their tools. Strider works for Victor. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be like hunting them down with Victor for the most part. This is actually a thing before I say my perks. Confused. Oh, it's not a thing right now, Penguin. Since this is competitive, we're not gonna do perk request. Are exhaust balls still a thing? No. I think they got rid of exhaust balls entirely. We could do double increased speed on Vic. Yeah, you should refund. We'll be doing pubs after this, though. Actually, the best one is Toy Sword. It decreases the charge time. Yeah, let's do that. Purple Top is best add-on. Purple Top basically hits you a 5th perk for Franklin's when you hit with Victor. But it's not the best. Toy Sword for the reduced charge time is probably a little bit better, in my opinion. But I could be mistaken. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring out Vic first and try and hunt them down. Actually, should we do that with Corrupt in play? They might try and wait out Corrupt. Yeah. They could wait out Corrupt. So that could be an issue. Let's see. Based on spawn, where would they be? They'd be over by Shack. Let's do it. Then attach someone else if you can. Yep, that is the idea. That is Victor in a nutshell. Down attach. It's your ideal scenario. I didn't say Siri! I haven't seen him so far. They might be waiting out Corrupt again. Which against me is a really good move, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to Charlotte. Yeah, they're just waiting it out. It's against some people it's good, against some people it's not. It's really 50-50. Crows haven't been disturbed here. Let's look over here real quick. Make sure they're not hiding in the corruption itself. They haven't been by Victor yet either. And they haven't passed by him. No killer instinct in play. Not hiding the corruption there. Yeah, they're playing this really slow to avoid corruption value. Well, that sucks. That could not be the a worse scenario. Yeah, I don't really know how we can move around this. It's possible that running Corrupt against them is a bad idea if we're not playing someone who can find them. Like a Plague or Doctor. Not being able to locate them at all is a struggle. They could all be in basement for all I know. Literally. Okay, there they are. They're behind Blood Lodge. I just saw Meg. There goes Ruin. We have Papa's backup for a reason. Alright, I just saw Meg behind Blood Lodge again. They're playing very slow, making sure I don't get value out of Victor. Yep, there she goes. She vaults. Let's go for a chase. And she's going to be heading towards Vic. So we might be able to transfer too really quickly after getting a hit. That would be our ideal scenario. Drop. And Victor again. The thing is, we don't get a lot of value now because no ruins here. Perfect. You know exactly where she is. She's injured. Let's go and injure Vice. He may be greeting this pal a bit too much. I'll stream or just you? Vice also streams. I'm not sure about everyone else, though. Alright, she went to the left. Mess it up, mess it up, mess it up. Yeah, that's good on her. That was really good. And 2 gens down as well. Yeah, that was the one, not the one Vice was on. Looks like they're there healing. Let's interrupt that real quick. Alright, we need to get someone down here and get a pop off. Alright, she might dive into a locker, might use the pallet to her advantage. Alright, cool. Get that down. Let's dive back to Vice's gen. Hold on. There we go. Perfect, perfect. And now we should be able to do a pickup here. But they've already gotten 3 gens done. It's not exactly a good scenario for us, to say the least. Potentially. It's potential. They're playing against twins rather well. They're spreading out, ensuring that we're not going to get as much value. But here's a situation where we might be able to capitalize. Twins is a very snowball killer. Alright. We're going to go for Yui down. And then we'll get kicked. No, we're not. They're going back for the unhook. Which means right now we can ignore BT if they even have it. Perfect. So here's where we're going to get value. Alright, let's go for you, because you're going for the pickup, it looked like. He doubles back. We'll get the hit. And Vic can come out now. Because with all of them injured, we can pretty much 4-man slug if we want to. Down her. He goes for it, but misses. 2 down. And now we got 2 of them right there. This game just changed in our favor dramatically in that moment alone. One thing to note about Victor is that if he starts charging while you're trying to kick, the kick will be interrupted. Alright, let's put him on this hook. That's a 10% regression. They could... Nope, not gonna happen. No one's on Vic yet, or rather on the hook. Let's go away so we can always transfer. They could also be... There's Elvin. Alright, we'll get Elvin trapped in the locker. I don't think we get to him in time to pull him out, but we might be able to get to him in the sense that we might be able to down him again. They haven't been putting DS on Deliverance. So this might get me enough value. Alright, let's see how you play the LT. He doesn't fault. I baited his bait. And let's see if they put DS on Elvin or not. Exactly. Move in pairs and heal consistently. Hey, they finally did it. But that's the only DS they have. So now we know that's out of the game. I mean, that's a good move. After 4 games, I'm going to have to figure it out, right? All right, we're going to hit someone here first before bringing out Vic. Let's get you on the inside. Good drop. We'll break. And Yui is also out of position here. So let's go for Yui before we go for Vice. Elvin no longer has the broken status. I lost her a little bit there, but we can find her pretty quick. Elvin right here. Let's follow the blood. Nice dodge. You don't get the hit in time, Elvin. Don't go for it. That'd be a huge, huge mistake to do that. Alright. Let's put you into the locker. And we should be close enough in order to grab and or hit her. It's a 10-second timer. Perfect. So now let's pick her up and put her on the hook back here. We're probably going to see another gen pop off, though. So right now we're 1 for 1 on hooks to gens, which is not bad by any stretch. We should probably just run back to that gen right in front of me by Blood Lodge and try and pop that. I imagine that Vice is on that gen as we speak. Yo, what's up going? How you doing, King? How you doing? Hopefully doing well. And there they go. Yeah, they brought this game back. 100%. Nicely done. Alright, so how do we play this at this point? There's Nancy. We still haven't broken the door, and they haven't really taken note of that. Let's break this time, because it looks like Vice has. Let's see. They were doubling back. Imagine they're on that exit gate. They're going for the unhook as we speak. That's only on 1 light so far. Yo, what's up, Glooms? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Happy to have you here. Let's go for Meg. Somehow we're still not in chase. Don't ask me how. Hatch is right here. Theoretically speaking, they could go for the other exit gate. Alright, we'll get a hit here, no doubt about that. Drop the pallet. She doesn't drop. Alright, let's do this. Bring out Vic. See if there's someone else on this exit. We'll catch up far sooner than otherwise. Yep, they're on that exit gate, to be expected. Yep, she'll kick. And I think we lose it here. We'll see everyone get out. Yep, they're on the one behind me. Meg's in front. They opened that. 2 people out there, 2 people out behind us. Yeah, they won this. So that's only 12 points right there. Hey, did you hear? Mira died. Who? I am not aware of who that is, unfortunately. Not sure if that's Twitch or YouTube person. Billy time? You're gonna play some Billy Psycho. Sounds like a fun time. But GG, well played. Yeah. We honestly just didn't have enough early game pressure, and without Ruin, we weren't able to really get them off of gens. GG. Alright, what was the result of that match? Game 4, 25-28. 25 Survivor, 28 Killer. With that in mind, I still... Wait. That's wrong. One moment. Alright, let's see. Thank you, Penguin. Have a good one. Thank you much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Game 4... Oh, game 3. 12-32. 12... 32 Survivor, 12 Killer. Oh, I don't think anyone's gonna see the final score. What was the final score, by the way, Frankie? I feel like I did lose. By about... As what, 12 points up? It should just be... You should see it to final. You made me do it weird? Oh, that's right, I did. Yeah, so you have to add them up individually. You forgot you're here? Pallet Spire? No problem. Just at me or ping me in chat. Let's also talk about the point system. But GG, well played, my friend. That was a lot of fun. Twins I still need to get better at. Added you on Steam, by the way. Thank you, I appreciate it. Let me double check here. Shift tab. And let's see. Perfect. Confirm that. Should be good to go. Fun kicking me? I can imagine. It's always fun kicking Vic. Which I think makes making point perks interesting. What kind of perks fits Resident Evil? That's a good question. The thing is with perks is that a lot of perks are starting to overlap, and with that in mind, that there's going to be a point where I think there will be a killer that no longer comes with perks, and honestly, I would be okay with that. I really would be. But with that being said, we are back in pubs for the next 2 hours of the stream. You guys want to spin the wheel of killer? You guys want to play another match? So it's 99 to 91. So let me mention that to sample text. Final score, 99 Survivor, 91 Killer. Alright. Want to hear a joke? What is Gilt's Irish cousin's name? Kiltspire. Criminy. That is one. Yeah, I was about to say, Irish don't have kilts either. Isn't that Scottish? It's Scots, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Close. Close right there. Alright, let's play a match of Pyramid Head since we don't see a spin of the wheel. Can I do Survivor later? If you guys do donate 3k channel points or $6 to Extra Life, then yes, I'll play a match of Survivor. Chase ability while increasing his map pressure. Yeah, it's a little bit strange. Thankfully, so what they did now is they added additional shred decrease, or shred movement speed rather, to base kit. So base kit wise, he's getting a buff. Add-ons wise, he's getting a nerf. But overall, it should be fine. All good, Frankie. But yeah, they did change it back, which I'm very happy about. Demogorgon did not need that. And in fact, Demogorgon needs a little bit of a tweak, but honestly, he's probably one of the most balanced killers in the game. So I'm fine with Demogorgon being where Demogorgon is. But yeah, Vice. So while you're here, and we can kind of talk about it freely because obviously I'm the commissioner of Champions of the Fog. What are your thoughts on the point system? I know there's a lot of thought around that it incentivizes tunneling and camping, you can't spin the wheel. Mods, did we pause it by chance? I know I unpaused it earlier. If we did pause it, let's unpause that. But I'll ready up for a match of Pyramid Head. Yeah, exactly. Demo's fine. Pallet busting add-on, throwing on Enduring Fury and pallets becomes like... What? Pallet busting add-on. What add-on is that? It isn't paused? Deactivated because of scrims, but one of us will fix it shortly. Gotcha. Okay, so it should be good now. Say again, I was zoned out writing something. Good. It's all good, Vice. I was asking for feedback on the point system. I know that you were concerned that it was in the killer's favor, and technically it is, but that's because I think in high-level play that killers are going to, more often than not, get between 3 and 6 hooks, and you're going to see less of those, you know, 8 to 12s, right? So that would be my opinion. Why I put it as high as it was. Let them shred pallets much faster. Interesting. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't really care for that add-on, to be honest. I don't think that the shred ability needs to be increased. I think the shred is fine where it is. It keeps a lot of distance, and to do it faster is okay, I guess. But I don't think I'd use it over Blackheart or Rat Liver, to be honest with you. I think those two are probably a better add-on overall. Yep. Yeah, so we'll spin the wheel after this match, and then we'll be able to start re-rolling and so on and so forth. Do requests if you guys want. I love that he can still be silent using Iridescent, but I wish it was base kit, like you weren't silent exiting Portal. Yeah. With the points at the moment, you can break even with a 3-gen just by telling one person, which isn't hard to do, especially if the one of each perk and the new DS. True. The thing is, right now everyone's saying V3's better. I think, which version was it? V1's probably the worst. V2 might be a happy medium. I can take a look and try and recalculate for a V4. But in my opinion, a 2K 6 hook should be a draw no matter what. A 8 hook 1K should be a draw as well, which it is, because technically both sides did 75% of their objective. You know, 3 people out, that's 75%, and 8 hooks is also 75%. So what's your thought there, Vice? Should an 8 hook 1K count as a draw? I know, it's okay, but we're talking about in theoretical. In the theoretical sense, could a killer tunnel out? You get 3 gens done, and then tunnel 1 person out and get no punishment for not pressuring gens. True. We'll take her out. Where'd she go after? Honestly, I'm gonna jump back on this gen. No, that's fine. So if we tunnel 1 person out, how many points is it? So 1 person is a total of 10 points. Oh, there go the drivers. There's Disco. Can I buy outfit 2 times and count as a killer wheel? It's the same amount since I can't buy killer wheel. No, that's not how it works, Volcano. You have to buy... There's a specific refresh for the killer wheel, because that way you can't just, like, stack it 20, 30 times. Yeah, so if 3 people get out, I forget how many points is in V3. Whereas for a killer, that many hooks, or 3 hooks, is only 10 points. Yep, we'll bait her out. No dead hard. Oh well, she did have dead hard. Did we get this up? Oof. If they focus the first person, they can still get 3 gens, go be fine, do the same thing, come out top if they brought someone like Noed. True. So I guess the question is, what's the solution to that, right? What would be the solution? We could theoretically raise the number of points for escapes, but that theoretically wouldn't change the fact of, you know, a 2K should be a draw in my opinion. Should a 1K with 8 hooks also? That's the question of the day, ain't it? We can also get a Mega Dog pretty much out of the game. Other persons should still be around. Relatively so. They're going much further back. I'll probably want to ensure that Nia doesn't double back for the gen. She doesn't. Looks like she's over in Shack instead. How do we do this? Like, I'm trying to think of the points in my head, and it's not matching up to how we can avoid scenarios like that. If we do increasing or decreasing, it could result... Oh, that's a, for the people? Question mark? Good move. Hello, Ace. How goes it? Yeah, that must have been for the people. Alright, we'll go for the Ace, I suppose. He's a non-obsession now. Scratch marks also lead back to Shack. That's fine, you're tormented. Have for the people? Yes, Nia does have for the people. Based on that. So you should get rewarded for less as killer? Yes. That's the thing, especially on high level competitive play, right? That's especially the case. There goes Ruin, by the way. That's unfortunate. That is a slight issue. Nia's still injured too, No, this is the uninjured Nia. This is not the injured Nia. Oof. I just realized that too. We'll get the hit. She committed too far to the vaults, so we were able to get that. And I kind of wish we got an M1 on her to get more stacks of save, but c'est la vie. Alright, let's put you on the hook over here, get some more barbecue value. Right now, we're 1 for 1 on gens the hooks. It's not great, but we can definitely play around it. One's on a gen there. We have no more gen regression either. 2 kills worth more than 5 gens to me, which doesn't seem right. 5 gens equals 15.6 hooks is 20. 6 hooks is 20, correct. 5 gens is technically worth less in that regard. That would be accurate to say. Alright, they're still around here. So, in that case, would you recommend putting more points into gens and less on escapes? I do want to make it so that a 6K 2 out, no matter what, is a draw for survivors to killers. Let's see. Ace is here. Yep, that's fine. We'll break. We'll vault. They're gonna get this win, I think. Unfortunately, Pyramid Head is not using an ideal build at all here. And so we're a little bit in a tough spot for the most part. We could theoretically still bring it back, mind you. Don't think it's that much over just yet. Also, I'm surprised I didn't get that hit. Disco? Yeah, that game's over. I think I was also a little bit distracted thinking about point systems. That's my fault on that. Alright, I would recommend like 3 points first hook, second, so 3, 2, 2. So I would need to take away points on everyone else as well then. For survivors, basically decreasing. Because the biggest thing is, obviously, like in Vigo's court, like the biggest qualm everyone has, obviously, is point starving. And so right now, I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. Alright, we're going to lose 3 people here. We're only on 4 hooks. There's no way we get this out unless they play wicked altruistically. Which, they are healing in basement right now. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if Nia has been using resilience this entire time. It's not outside the realm of possibility. Alright, they go for the unhook. Additional scratch marks back here, running towards the unhook. If I had to bet, they're on the other exit gate. Yeah, more likely than not. No, they're not. That's shocking. Hi, Nia. Fangmin's here instead. We'll hit the Fangmin. Like I said, if they play altruistically, we can still get this. Unfortunately, she can see me pretty well through that. Nia's probably going to go for that Exegate now. Fangmin has a Vault here. And she could extend this chase pretty well. Alright, we also see someone over here. Probably want to depth. For the people? Yeah, that was For the People by Nia again. That's exactly what that was. Do we catch up in time to get it down? Ace is going to try and body block. And he's going to succeed too. I really hate that survivors can body block like this. I feel like they really shouldn't be able to. Fact of the matter is that survivors are quote-unquote weaker, but they can still push you around. 2 points per gen, maybe. This is just an off the top of my head. I'll run the numbers, and I'll work with you on a V4. Yeah, and no, body blocking's not toxic. It's strategic. Here's the thing. Nothing in the game is toxic as long as it's within the rules of the game. It's just smart play at the end of the day. Yeah, he definitely loses the 4 wins. Like I said, I was a little bit distracted too, so that's on me. So I'll run some numbers tonight, and we can always scrim it again. But I can definitely understand what you mean by, I guess, people getting out. Really just walk through them. Yeah. I don't think there's any good way for them to work around that, though, is the problem. So that 10 points for 5 gens, that then that makes 12 points a killer's hook each survivor once. Yeah. That would be 4. Yeah, but I need to make it so, like I said, 6 hook 6k is a tie. That's the only thing. Ace did not have For the People. That was all Nia. But we did spin the wheel and we landed on the Legion. If you guys want to play Legion, you guys want to spin the wheel of Killer once again. It is up to you. I also want to change my Legion build, actually. We're gonna run Disco. Yeah, we're gonna run Disco. Drivers? Oh yeah, I'll fix those right after I get this build on. So Disco, Ruin, Pop, Thana. Alright, alright. And deactivate, activate. Yo, what's up? I don't watch streams. How goes it? How goes it? How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. What have you been up to recently? Anything much? And what's up, Fearman? GG's, my friend. GG's. You guys played well. You guys played efficiently. Appreciate stopping by, saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of Guilty Ones if you are interested. Not doing well? I'm sorry to hear about that. 6 hooks shouldn't be even. The points need to make the killer think about who they're going to hook, making fresh hooks worth more, and more times you're hooked, the less points you get for escaping. So that could be an option, and make it so that the more you're hooked, the less points escaping is. That's an option. 6 hooks. So a 6 hook 2k. Here's the thing: a 6 hook 2k should be even. 6 hooks by itself should not be even, but a 6 hook 2k should be. Just put a poll on the DBD because mine's indecisiveness is over 30 quadrillion. Fair enough. Yep, I already was on top of it. Alright, well, let's ready up. I'll have to give it more thought. And I'll try and do some more number crunching and value changes. While I wait, I'm just saying hello to random streamers. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I do appreciate you know, stopping by and saying hi over here while you're doing so. Find any good streamers worthwhile. Worthwhile. Alright, perfect, perfect. Only thing that really affects anything is the Petrified Oak. If a survivor doesn't get hooked, then they get 3 points for escaping. If they get hooked, they get 2 times 1 point. If they die, 0, obviously. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Vice, I hope you understand that I spent 2 days on that first scorecard and values, and I'm gonna spend like another 2 days to make a V4. But I'm glad for the feedback. I want as much feedback as possible on the point system before June. But of course I'm not outside of changing the point systems mid-season either. I have heard about it. I haven't seen anything pointing towards evidence though, as of yet. Like the decrease of idea of taking hooks from for each other. That decrease that yeah, it's true. It's true. You made a DVD Discord went crazy? Oh, you made a DVD Discord for like the overall community? Yeah, that's an undertaking, my friend. I do not envy you on doing that. No? They posted it on the official Twitter from Mini Announcement Chat. Oh! Could you link that to me on Discord? I want to watch that. I'm just saying, playing killer with them points is kind of brainless right now. The no-brainer thing to do is just tunnel one by one. It is. You're not wrong. The better play is to tunnel one by one. That is probably the best strategy overall with the current point system. You're not wrong with that thought process. Let's see. Not on that gen. No disco yet. Oh, the DBD made the official... Okay, I gotcha. I mean, we've been assuming Resident Evil for a while, right? Let's get 1. We'll get 2. We see 3, and I think this is only 3, not 4. Yeah, it's only 3. Let's go around, pretend like we're not going for her. Oh, okay, they already mended back here? That's perfect. You don't make... Oh, you do, dead hard. Alright, let's hit you. Unfortunately, you do see Ruin, so that is unfortunate. There's no sense of me not hooking you right next to it, because you've already seen it. Alright. Next question is where are they now? They could be in middle. They could be on this hook. From the sound of things, nothing in middle. Yeah, so they're going to be over here, more likely than not. They're also healing, too. No one here. And they're off hook. Okay, let's head back to our totem, I suppose. It's going to be gone by the time we get there. That's fine. At least we can get some value here. Drop it. That's fine. I don't know where she went. That actually wicked confused me. All good, Matt. All good. No need to apologize for going AFK, mate. Really, there isn't. Thankfully, I know for a fact that... Wait. Why isn't my ruin... There we go. I was going to say, why isn't my ruin gone? That was wicked strange. Maybe they were fighting over it. Fangmin over to my right. Get her doubling back. I don't think we get this. But we did mind game her nonetheless. But I don't have people to play with at the moment. I mean, if you always... There is always Saturday, Artemis. Saturday is Survivor Friends Saturday, after all. Alright, that's Disco. So now we know where to go immediately with our Feral Frenzy in hand. As well as our Pop, too. Let's Pop. I'm pretty sure someone went behind me. Yep, that would make sense. Now we get to Frenzy potential. I heard, running over here. There's Elodie over here as well. Perfect. I'll get the hit. We see her vault. We get the hit. And that person's nearby. Head on? Sure, that's okay, actually. I am A-okay with that. Hold on 1 second. What you just put on, Jacker? Gotta go sleep, do a game with Mike for me? Okay, gotcha. I'll do a match of Mike right after here. Thank you much for the lurk, Jacker. I appreciate it. Alright, let's put you up on hook. That's what you get for using head on, my friend. Mike, boy, come down, see me. Go to vent with your sister. That's fair. I mean, honestly, that, you know, it sounds like a better thing to do than play Survivor Friends. After all, you don't get to see your boy every day. Alright, let's break this door. This is a smart one to do. We can pop this gen next. Where the survivor is that was on it, we don't know. Okay, looks like they're up on hill. Are they healing? That looks to be Zarina. She'll go down to Shack. They healed Fang. She vaults. Will you drop pallet? Nope. You fake out. And hold W. Oh no, that's Cheryl. Okay. Interesting. Looks like their scratch mark paths crossed. Alright, we'll vault. She tries to do Legion tech against me. Let's put some pressure up here. Hit you. And you know what, Fang? You've been on a gen, so I know you don't have DS. You want to die? Sure, let's go for it. I would like to play, but my brother has his new PS5 hooked up right now. I don't feel like hooking your PS4 up. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, upsie daisy. That's Fang Min dead. And we see Zarina over here. Let's get you to drop the pallet. We'll fake out, and break. Let's get you into Shack. I mean, I don't blame her either. Nice fake. I can appreciate it. Alright. I thought he was going to bait out again that time. Apparently not. Dead hard. And... oh, you got caught in geometry, my friend. Ain't that a shame. Alright, let's pick you up and put you in basement then. Yeah, I can definitely understand the thing giving up. Not gonna lie. There's no reason for her not to. To be fair, she made herself a target multiple times over by using head-on, and then we found her upstairs here. Let's check this gen. Yep, that was the one that I've been worried about. There's Cheryl. Let's go for you next. Let's break this too, for good measure. And let's see, there's two people down here. I don't think Cheryl actually continued. I think she's actually still back there on that gen. Alright, both of them healed. Don't know what they're thinking. Now let's go for Yoon. And see if I can get her to drop this pallet on my face in Frenzy. Thank you. Perfect. Zarina. Alright, she's slow vaulted. Attempted window tech. We'll leave her slugged. She seems a bit too greedy for me to assume that she doesn't have DS. Cheryl's not here. Where else might they be? Yoon's probably not that far away, mind you. Ironwall and Zarina? Yeah, I did notice that too. Oh, looks like Zarina's back up, and Yoon's over here. We'll go for Yoon. Why not? I think that was unbreakable on Zarina. This might be Yoon's gen. Alright, let's get you going into the LT again, and you'll get down on the T. Like running dirt on Legion because it gets you out of Frenzy very quickly. Yeah, I mean, you don't really need to shorten the length of the stun time out of Frenzy, though, to be honest. So I don't think it's too necessary. I think there are definitely better perks to utilize for the most part. But I can see the argument for it. Scratch marks, double back. And we could potentially lose them here. Yeah, we lost them, so we'll just go back for the unhook then. No reason for me not to. That is either a 10% skill check regression or a fast fall. Not sure which. They go upstairs to middle. That is Zarina and Yoon. Zarina not looking in front of her. So close. I was hoping to get a grab there. If we had Unrelenting, then we would. And down Zarina goes. There are better perks, but I could see the value in Corrupt. But I never could see the value in Corrupt, even though everyone thinks it's a great perk. It's a great perk depending on the killer. That's a big thing to note there. So like on setup killers, it's a must. On killers like Legion, it's not necessary. I think Disco might be the better play. Where like Plague, for example, needs Corrupt. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No one here. Someone has been here. I'm not sure if they're still here, though. Yep, it is time for the poll, so it's up to you guys. Who will survive, the Yoon or the Cheryl? 'Tis up to you, of course. Let's pop this gen. I honestly think they probably could have committed to this. I'm surprised they didn't. Scratch marks and... hold on. Right there. I was gonna check the locker, but then I saw additional scratch marks. Get the hit. And let's fatigue out on the upside of this loop. Push her back in the LT wall. Perfect. I'm pretty sure we already broke this pallet too. So she doesn't have any value here, thankfully. She'd have to go to the next tile. Dead hard. There's dead hard. And a down. Alright. Now it's up to the Yoon. Will the Yoon go for the unhook? And looks like the answer is no. Oh, Yoon did a gen. Well, we know exactly where she is then. Perfect. Oh, Yoon. Where'd you go? She's not injured, so we can't really locate her all too easily. If I had to guess, she might go around Shack. Yeah, that's exactly what she did. Alright, let's go for the hit. And we'll go for the Yoon. I'd imagine Cheryl might have DS. I think Pallet's still up here, isn't it? No, Pallet's down. Let's down her. And let's get you up on a hook. 2 dead and 1 gen. Yep. I mean, at the end of the day, the Feng Min put a target on her back. And so we got an early kill Feng Min. Zarina not too long after. And there's basically 6 hooks left between the Yoon and the Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. How goes it? You have DS, I'd imagine? So that's why you're playing it as aggressively as you are? Yep, that's fine. I'm just gonna wait out your DS, honestly. No reason for me not to. Should you get us downstairs? Oh. Hello? DS? Yep. Well, Yoon suicided because she saw you get grabbed. Ooh, why did I just get that rubber band? That was kind of strange. That was very strange, in fact. Alright. Let's not momentum her. We're just gonna fatigue out. Yo, what's up, GG's? Sorry about the head-on. I was trying to finish a challenge. All good, mate. No bad blood against you for the head-on, to be honest with you. She'll vault. She did not vault back. That's surprising. You don't make that, though. But appreciate stop by saying hi. Would love to have you here as part of the Gilty ones if you are interested. Yeah, the only reason why I went for you on that second one is because you're the only one left on the disco. We got a disco proc on the gen, and we ended up finding you instead. Just woke up from your nap? Sounds like it's a pretty long nap drop shot. Alright, and so after this, we do have a match of Mr. Mikey Myers. We'll see how that works out. Alright, have not found Hatch, but we'll get some extra blood points. I imagine it was probably the stun challenge, right? Stun the killer 25 times, I think it is. But GG, well played to these survivors, and that will result in a win for the Legion. Oh, it's 12? Gotcha. All good, though? I appreciate it. Alright, well, that being said, let's move on to our next match, will be Mr. Mikey. 1 on the Legion, bringing him up to a 1-win streak. Glad you made it, though. Happy to have you here as well. Alright, Mikey Myers, let's put you on. And we're still gonna run our glass cannon build. It's not the best. I'm still trying to figure out a better build for Michael. Obviously, there is the potential for corruption intervention. Oh, All good, Alex, all good. If you need to get some rest, then get some rest. Good night, Alex. Hope you sleep well and get some rest, alright? See you again tomorrow. Alright, what else could we run on Michael? Honestly, there's a Corrupt Intervention. You know, we could run, theoretically speaking, Bamboozle. As strange as it sounds, it could be pretty good on Michael. He already has increased vault speed by default on tier 2 and tier 3, so that wouldn't be a bad idea, theoretically speaking. Really never understood why Satyrs Flash is Mike's perk, because he doesn't need it. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, it's thematic, and it's not necessarily going to pair well with them. Much like Ruin technically doesn't pair well with the Hag, because Hag is a 110 killer with little mat pressure. But it's thematic. You know, you want to... Michael wants to save the best for last, and that best person obviously is Lori. Are all interesting? Yeah, it's true. Pyramid Head's perks are very similar. They're all very peculiar. Alright, 3 medkits and a map. Means that we can't really drop chase. Otherwise, they'll just heal themselves. Why give the Insidious when you kick a gen to noisiest person ever? Who knows? Yeah. It's because all Michael's perks are obsession-based perks? Yes, they are. Dying Light, Save the Best for Last, and... what was this last one? Oh, Play for Food, yeah. They're all obsession-based. To be fair, he was the first killer to introduce obsession, wasn't he? Him and Lori, I think, were the first obsession perks added. DS and Object. And I don't think the third one for Lori is also a Object Obsession perk. I could be wrong, though. But I think there's at least 5 perks on that DLC that basically make you or benefit you as the object. What is Lori's third perk? I always forget. Fixate. No, it's Fixated? Fixated. What do you mean Fixated? Is Fixated a third perk? There's Object Obsession. There is Soul Survivor. There we go. Thank you. Soul DS Object. There we are. No, Fixate's Nancy, yeah. I didn't think it was. It's like, I figured it's like either Nancy or Felix. I forgot which. But yeah, Soul Survivor makes sense. What does Soul Survivor do again? Oh, that's the one that hides you from an obsession, right? It is also obsession-based, increase your odds of being obsession, but also decreases the aura reading ability, right? By a certain distance. Isn't that Soul Survivor? Yeah, Soul Survivor is useless. I remember that. You guys maybe used Soul Survivor at some point. And I literally just looked at it and went, why is this a thing? Yep, I remember that one now. That is a god-awful perk. Arguably, probably one of the worst. At least for Survivor side. Spawn here is kind of janky. We might need to check these back areas. Oh, yep, scratch marks. And Undying presents us an Aura Read. I'm going to say Spine Chill on them. Yeah, it's definitely Spine Chill. Let's just stalk. And there is either Undying or Devour Hope who've been hit. We can stalk from 40 meters away, which is pretty significant. We almost have tier 2. Ooh, he might be hunting down my totems. That could be a problem. Let's head over this way. Yeah, that could be either Undying, or that could be either Haunted Ground or Devourer. I honestly don't want to see which, but eventually we will find out, of course. There's Haunted. And looks like that is Devourer. Oof. That is bad news, bears. Freaking totem hunters. Alright, we see her back here. We'll get an insta down, but Jake's gonna get our Devour Hope pretty quickly, so we're gonna get very little value. Let's mind game her here. There we go. Mr. Mookle. Indeed, Mr. Mookie Myers. This person's not bad on this LT loop, honestly. We should be able to get the down here, though. And we're going to see Devour Hope pretty much just get hit. I was seeing the map. Ooh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That would be smart. Jake might assume that this is Devour. Yeah, I think he might. No, not Devour, but might have assumed that's Haunted Ground. So he might not check it out until Devour procs again. That is a possibility. Alright, no work's been done on that gen. Some work on that gen, but if I bet they're already off onto the unhook. We just saw that grass move, and then Jake right here. Hello, Ash. Yo, what's up, Owen? How goes it? How goes it? Was that Lucky Break? I think it may have been. It's the old Lucky Break, though, not the new PTB. They just got haunted, though. Why would you think it's haunted? Because he saw it before haunted was hit. So he might not be aware of this point in time that it wasn't haunted. They know that... Hold on. Mind game hit? Yep, pallet camp. Good to know. Alright, Ash vaults. And probably goes to the left. Jake is here. That's 3 people injured. Not a great thing for us. Remember that they do have medkits in hand. Jake doesn't, though. He's honestly probably the person they should have dropped Chase. But c'est la vie. Ash has definitely seen the totem. 110%. Ash is now healed. Let's hook and then head back to the totem. We have 16 seconds to get there. Yep, they're healed now too. That got 2 health states out of their medkits, so that's good news at least. Yep, Ash is already on it. And there it goes. Like I thought. Let's hit him. So now we are a 1 perk Myers. I mean, right now we're not doing bad. We're applying good pressure, but I have no idea where these last survivors are. He'll go for the pallet, looks like. Alright, he's not pallet camping. But he held W. He could have probably gotten more value out of that loop before... Ash, there's a pallet right there. Why would you not go for it? That's so confusing. This Ash does not know what he's doing. He is a little bit lost. He could have definitely greeted that pallet. No stock challenge. No, I'm gonna stalk. But realistically speaking, in that regard, if he's injured, I have no reason to right away. I'll definitely stalk them over here, though. We can see them on that gen. They're gonna get it before we can... Oh, maybe not. They jumped off it. Might as well stalk you real quick. Perfect. And then let's get a pop going. And it looks like they are on the gen in the middle, too. Noted. You know where Ashy is. There's Fang on top of which. Alright, we're 99, so we can get an insta-down on anyone healthy if we want. Mind game her a little bit, gain a bit of distance, and then ignore her. I'm surprised that they're not here healing. Or didn't heal at all. Alright, let's go back for Kate Gen. I do imagine that's where she is. Yep, there's scratch marks heading over to Kate Gen. Could also be here in middle. There's Fang. Yep, definitely back on this gen. There's the Sprint Burst. Yep, that's a Sprint Burst, so we're going to hold our tier 3 until we can get a better hit on her. Now. Down you. And let's get a pop on that gen if possible. Alright, upsy daisy. Go back to the gen, hopefully we get there in time. If we don't, though, then there definitely is going to be someone there for us to hit, at the very least. Sounds like there's also someone in middle, probably the thing Min. Sounds like that's her gen. We still have another 30 seconds, and they're going for the unhook as we speak. So let's go through the back and down the unhooker. Yep, there's Fang. Makes sense. And she's over by the pallet, which I don't think has been dropped. Yep, we'll break it. We have another 10 seconds on our tier 3. Do I think we're going to get a down? No. Instead, we'll start stalking again. Yep, they get another gen. That's probably Ash and or Jake. And we just got freaking hit with a ton of dedicated. Alright, Ash is in front of us. He has a pallet. Yep, break it. Let's go for him. He's pretty weak. What does he have available to him on this vault? He has nothing. Let's get him into the tile and vault. Yep, he thinks that the pallet's still here. It's not. He just stood still. As soon as he realized the pallet was gone, he's like, and I'm dead. We're gonna see Cage Gen pop off, I imagine. But that map really messed me up. Yeah, the fact that he found the totem so quickly did not help in the slightest. Alright, that's 5 hooks now. So we're doing okay. Let's check this gen, Cage Gen first. We'll go for Feng Min's gen. I have to prioritize the pop, I think. Gonna play some League, sounds good. Enjoy drop shot. We have 10 seconds left. Will we get another down on the Feng? Probably not. She's also pretty well stocked too. So we're not gonna get much stock value here either. Yeah, it's the most that we can do here. Alright, let's ignore her then. And then head back for these gens. They might jump on this gen. Okay, this healed. Alright, I'll check that gen. Nothing. We'll check the Gates gen first. Yeah, they're back on this gen. 110%. No, I think not. So we'll get to pop this gen again. He overcommitted to that. The best thing he could have done there is let go, take the hit, and then go through it. But he decided to be greedy. That there might turn the game in our favor. Not gonna lie. That one play. Alright, scratch marks. Progress this manually. I know that was the Fang who touched this, and she's nearby still. There's no real reason for me to leave this area, to be honest with you. There's the Jake. There's the gen. Now we have to go back for Jake's gen ASAP. Looks like they went to the left. There's Ash. He's on Death Hook. This wouldn't be a bad target. Alright. He'll go back in and vault. Ignore. They're still regressing on this gen. Oh, that gen tap was not a good idea, Ash. But they could also be on the gen middle. It's pretty well worked. Yeah, let's go back here. Last gen is where? There's Fang. She's already stalked out, though. We'll get the hit. I saw her hesitate and go back. Let's ignore Fang for now. And go for Jake. Oh, that's Nia, not Jake. Trying to think. She doesn't have much in this area, so let's go for her. You're not gonna get this pallet. We know that someone else is near. Alright, let's hook you and then head back to middle. On his way to do it again, it's possible. We need to kill off the Ash, though. If we can kill off the Ash, we're in a better place overall. Alright. They moved off the gen. We have pop in hand. There's the Fang. I think we down her first, and then we pop it. Yep, that's the right move. Let's pop it now. And we see Ash back there, too. We still have another 15 seconds. I don't think he ran. Let's fake him out. Ash decided to gen tap? Interesting. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Alright. Let's get Feng Min up on a hook. And let's then pop the gen over here. Aww. Meep's very cute. He wants attention. Alright. Pop this gen. That's only on 2 sil, so we can go for the Ash. Alright, they've gotten her off hook. Oh, Ashy boy, I think not. You're gonna get out of the game now, and then we have another pop, whether that be for middle or for the gen that the thing's been working on. Perfect. I think their downfall in the end was giving me this 3 gen, not gonna lie. Might as well try for it. She dead-hearted? That's good to know. Someone donates $5 to let Meep into the streaming room. I mean, I was thinking about eventually doing like a bits for cat cam, so that could be a thing. You don't have Dead Heart anymore, and you've touched the gen to my knowledge. So let's pick you up again. Oh no, she did not touch a gen. Noted. Alright, at least we got the DS out of the way. I'm not going to chase you, actually. I'm going to check gens. I have no idea where the Jake is. She's sitting out and screaming. That is what Meep does. She always wants into streaming room. Alright, their only chance now is them finding a key, I think. I don't think there's really any other way for them to win. Alright, we found the thing min again. I might as well just go for it, right? That's vault. She'll probably go back for the vault again. I think we get this in time. She doesn't have Dead Hard. If she did, then she'd make it. And looks like we're going to be giving the hatch to either the Jake or the Thing. Sounds like a plan. I mean, honestly, they had this game wrapped up in a bow and ready to go. We have 0 hooks around here, by the way. This thing might get off my shoulder, to be honest. It's a very real possibility. Nope. Alright, Jakey boy, what's the decision? Will you go for hatch or will you go for the escape? 'Tis up to you. Nope, looks like Fangmin decided for us. Looks like she suicided. Maybe Jake's already sitting on hatch. We'll check Shack. But this will be a win for Mr. Mikey Myers, nonetheless. GG, well played, the D survivors. And what does that make Michael's win streak now? Alright, alright. Yeah, that map was Jelly plus Addendum. So I wasn't sharing it with everyone else, but it's very possible that may have been a 3-man Swift, sharing knowledge that way. That's also another possibility. Tenacity. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, 1 win streak on Mr. Mikey. With that being said, you guys want to spin the wheel, or you guys want to play another match of Mr. Mikey Myers? 'Tis up to you. I'll let you guys decide. Yep, we have 1 more hour of the stream. We go until 9 p.m. CST. Alright, looks like we are going to spin the Wheel of Killer. And we're going to land on the Nurse. You guys want to play Nurse? Or you guys want to spin the Wheel of Killer once again? 'Tis up to you. Alright, sounds good, Frankie. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. It looks like no Nurse. Instead, we're going to play the Huntress. Hello, Huntress. Doesn't take too long. Sounds good to me. I look forward to it. Alright, as far as our loadout is concerned, it's a pretty fragile build, all things considered, but it works for us for the most part. Let's see what damage we can do. And overall, we've gotten pretty good at Huntress. I love that Huntress skin so much. I know, it is one of my favorites. It's honestly probably one of my favorite skins in general. Like, if I had to look at some of my favorite skins, I'd say Krampus, I'd say this Huntress skin. The Blighted Hag is up there. The Blighted Wraith is up there. Blighted Blight is also up there. Like True Blight. What's up, Matt? Trying to think what else. I don't know my favorite overall. Favorite overall. I don't really care for Blighted Legion too much, I'll be honest. Or Blighted Ghostface either. 5 more days? 5 more days for what, my friend? What you doing 5 more days? Your birthday by chance? This game sucks. Okay, Quentin, relax there. I bought Legion for the skin. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. I definitely like Rave Legion the most right now. Oh yeah, and your birthday. Okay, I was right. It was your birthday. I was pretty certain of it, but I wasn't entirely certain. What other skins am I really a fan of? I don't really have like a favorite nurse skin. Plague. Bladed Plague is good. It's not my, like, not up there though in my favorites. Billy. Bladed Billy is good. I like Bladed Billy. Bubba, I don't really care for the grandma skin, I'll be honest. What other ones do I like? I like the smooth head Deathslinger, but with the custard head instead. What's that? And it looks like they're bringing basement to... not sure where. I think it just reveals it to them. I forget if it plays it anyways. Yeah, it's a good comment for Deathslinger, I'd agree. Who else? I'm trying to think of like anyone else that like really stands out to me. Like Hag is definitely up there. Hag and Wraith and Krampus are definitely up there for me. Oni has a good one too. I do enjoy Oni's one that I have on. Moves it to either shack or main building. I don't know which is either, yeah. And your last name is Potter? That is pretty ironic. Or coincidental, not sure which. I mean, bad enough that your birthday's on that date, but I imagine you get even more joke, like, cards and whatnot. Because your last name, too. Shelter frickin' Woods. Hate this map in general. It's a 166 square tile map. Means that's going to be really difficult for us to get around. So we're going to have to make sure that we make chases very, very short. Alright, no one there. No one here. Oh, it is on. So they're either in shack or over here. It looks like they're over here after all. They're still on the gen too. Now we're going to raise. And continue going. Yep, she gets her distance. Let's fake her out, see if she goes back. She does. Perfect. Of course, this chase already is a bit longer than I'd like. She's going for the next tile. Yep. Yep, we'll get her to go off of that. And continue. Alright, well, we're gonna get bloodlusted soon. We'll get the hit. And without Dead Hard. 360. There goes Undying. And we're good. Alright. Let's see. That totem was over here. We see scratch marks as well in the area. They're pretty close by. There is... not sure what that is, actually. Could have been a pebble, maybe? But someone's definitely here. Ooh, you know what it could be? It could be an AFK. Yep, I heard that. Let's get a hatchet into your back. Yeah, I think it's an AFK trigger. She'll go for pallet. We'll down her that way. And let's pick you up and put you on a hook. Put you on this one here, and we can then go for you immediately after, since she's still injured. Yeah, the only person we haven't seen is Lori and Quentin. It's one of those two. We're just gonna go over here. Was that BT? Yeah, 100%. 100% was looking to take a hit. Who the fresh hell is this? This is Quentin. Really, your name is This Game Sucks and you're freaking AFK. That's quite ironic, to be honest. And also quite sad. Alright. Well, let's put you up on a hook, then. Yeah. It is unfortunate for them, but Quentin shouldn't be AFK. Alright, hopefully he dies quick. Looks like they are healing. I see the Nancy over here. Not sure where the Yoon is, though, who's still injured. Her DS should be up, I imagine. And based on the fact that the Nancy did touch the gen, her DS is also up. Let's drop. And she'll probably go back around for the pallet. Break. And continue. A little bit early. Should have held it a little bit more. She'll vault. And holds W. Yeah, she's just freaking sending it right now. Alright. She doubles back. She has the vault in front of her, but doesn't take it. Instead, she's probably going to go for the vault now. There we go. And if you commit to the vault. Perfect. Right, just needed to be a bit patient there. Pay attention to our med kit. Make sure that doesn't. Make sure it does or does not disappear. All right. Let's hold off on reloading. Quentin is healed and doesn't have AFK triggers again, so maybe he might be back at this point in time. Crow's over here got disturbed and come back in 20 seconds. He's got fat shame too. That's awesome. Whispers is on. They could be behind that rock. And we do see the Yoon. The Yoon has not been healed this entire time, mind you. Not sure if she has, like, resilience or what. There's Lori. That's a miss. He's going to play around this pretty tight loop. And because of that, we can mind game her. There we go. Just need to be patient there. A little bit too close to that pallet. Unfortunate. If we had thrown it just a little bit to the left, we should have been fine. Yep. Avoid her going into shack that way. And Quentin is live again. Alright, looks like he's going to try and take a body block. Yoon's over there. We're going to deviate from you and go for Yoon instead. She's probably in a worse position overall. Perfect. No DS on you. And now we can reload as well. I guess we bring you to this hook here. What was that rubber band? I think it's because I got caught on geometry. Let's risk power struggle. Yeah, getting better slowly but surely. Able to be a little bit more patient and wait out and see whether or not they're going to try and dodge it, right? That's the best way to go about it right now. Alright, let's reload. That gen's regressing. That gen's regressing. Whispers is on still. Scratch marks heading from right to the left over to the unhook. We can see the unhook from here, so if they do go for it, we can always hit them. Thank you, Quentin. Thank you. And let's see if Quentin has BT. Nice. And we have one more in store. Oh, a little bit low. That's my bad. I thought that pallet may have still been up. If I would have been a bit more conservative, I should have been fine. I should just hook the Quentin, not been greedy, to be honest with you. He'll vault. Vault back. Wait, what just happened there? Nancy vaulted after him. Or Lori, rather. Yep, we'll go for Quentin. 360, nice job. She's boxing me out. I seriously do hate that that can be done. And mind game him. No, 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 Quentin boy. No, no, no. We're not gonna play that game. There goes Ruin. I mean, we're 6 hooks in with only 1 gen done. I don't mind that Ruin's gone at this point. Basically just saved me time from kicking the gens this entire time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're not wrong. I can definitely respect that fact that, you know, killers can do it too. But I feel like out of everyone, you know, survivors shouldn't be able to do it. You know, the killers are supposed to be supernatural beings, right? Alright. I'll get the hit. And another hit. Perfect. Find it funny how much wiggling actually moves the killer when they aren't fighting it? Yeah. It does move them around quite a lot, too. Like, that's another factor. That I can kind of agree with a little bit more, because carrying a person's hard. It's not an easy thing to do. So I can respect that fact that even with, like, super strength or whatnot, killers are still getting kind of moved around by flailing. Dead hard, nice job. Put down Lori, and then we can go for Quentin immediately after. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Oh, that went right by him, too. We are pretty close on that throw. I was going to pick her up immediately anyways, so I might as well throw it. Alright, Lori's up. Let's reload. And if Nurse is calling, if he does try and heal there still, we'll see exactly where he is. Scratch marks continue past there and to the left. Do they continue to the right? They do not, so he might be healing now. Let's nope. I was hoping just to interrupt and scare him off and get him running, so that way he wouldn't finish healing, but unfortunately not the case. You'll mind game it? I was hoping that maybe he might momentum himself into a grab. Did not happen. That's fine, we'll break. And where is he now? Just a little bit high. Now we're out. Let's reload. He has Iron Will. I don't hear any moans of pain. Scratch marks, double back out. Let's break. Yep, that's what I thought. And what's the game plan now, Quentin boy? Styptic Agent. Okay. That's actually a good move. That's why I saw that brief flash of heal. That makes a lot of sense. Let's make him go to the left and break. Yeah, quick and quiet would also make sense on this Quentin. You're right. I'll grab him. And then they could be on this gen right behind us. Quentin's dead. Either way, we'll manually kick it. Probably a good idea to do so. And we have 3 hatchets left, so we don't need to reload just yet. Funny enough, if he wasn't AFK, he would have had 1 hook state left. Crows come back within 20 seconds, so I think they're over here. Whispers would also agree with that. Yep, they're right on that other side of that tree. Or he gets hit down. And it is up to you. The survivors escape via the hatch or get the hook. And will it be the Yoon or will it be the Lori? Is Lori dead? Lori's not. So it could still be the Lori. Let's move away and try and get some Whispers value. Whispers off, Whispers on. So they're nearby. Nope. Looks like Lori's suicide. So she decided for the Yoon in that case. Alright, looks like no to hatch. Sounds like a plan. Also, what's up, Apocalyptic? How goes it? How goes it? How's the day been? Alright. Now, the real question is also, where the hell is Hatch? Hatch on this map is like backwater swamp. It can be quite literally anywhere. So rather than trying to find her within our Whispers, let's find Hatch first and then hunt her down there instead. Yeah, Whispers is off, which is fine. If I try and find them within Whispers, they can work around it and evade me long enough to find Hatch. Whereas if we find Hatch first, then we're good. She is nearby now, by the way. She just went within my 32-meter radius. There she is. Oh, she found it. Nicely done. GG, well played, the D survivors. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. That was a styptic. Didn't get medal. Oof. That is unfortunate. GG. Huntress is on a 1-win streak. Sounds like a plan. Let's continue on to our next match, and will we spin the wheel of killer for our next match? You guys want to play another match of Huntress? 'Tis up to you, of course. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. The AFK at the beginning probably did not help, A, with the hook states, and B, with Metal Man. It would have definitely helped if they were not. But already up in the meanwhile, while you guys are deciding about the wheel of killer. Huntress is a lot of fun to play, to be fair. So I do not mind playing more Huntress, but looks like we are going to spin the wheel one more time. And the verdict is the Deathslinger. The rootin' tootin' shootin' cowboy himself. Alright, good night, Matt. Have a good one. Would love for you to leave a lurk if you can. If not, we'll see you again tomorrow at 5 p.m. CST. Sleep well. And already up while you guys are deciding. Looks like Artemis says no to the Deathslinger. Instead, we are going to get the Legion once again. Alright, Legion, me boy. Let's jump on in there, shall we? So this is for Legion's 2-win streak now. I had to figure out, I guess next Wednesday is probably going to be a Nurse win streak Wednesday, due to the fact that we've done win streaks for everyone who's already gotten all their builds, and everyone else also has all double digits win streaks as well. So Nurse is going to be our next one, unless we manage somehow to complete another person's complete build by next Wednesday. But since we're working on Freddy right now, I doubt that'll happen. So next one's probably Nurse. Has Bubba gotten a win streak Wednesday? Hold on one second. I feel like he has, but I'm not entirely certain. Let's see. If we go here and type in WSW, I can figure it out. WSW. The verdict is Hag, Plague, Shape, Demo, Deathslinger, Clown, Legion. Bubba has not. So you also could do Bubba. Bubba's another option. It's not a bad idea. I would actually be okay with Bubba. It's going to be either Bubba or Nurse. Yeah. Bubba or Nurse for next one. Wait, no. Bubba's on a 10-win streak already, isn't he? Yeah, Bubba is, I'm pretty sure. Which means Bubba will not get win streak Wednesday. Instead, it does default to Nurse. Okay. Yeah, Bubba's on a 13, so we'll do Nurse instead. That would make sense. Alright, we see two toolboxes, one of them being a Commodious. That event toolbox acts as a Commodious with a little bit of a downside to the fireworks, while the other one is whatever it could be. But that does worry me a little bit, because if they both have brand new parts, then we're going to see gens fly pretty quick. So I'll need to find them. Ideally, if they do spawn together, Disco is going to give us a lot of value. That would be ideal. Offerings, blood points, and blood points. I like what I see. No map offerings, no hatch offerings. Always good news there. And now it comes down to what map we get. As long as it's not Mother's Dwelling, Shelter Woods, Disturbed Ward, I guess, what's the order of maps that are... I guess Shelter Woods isn't necessarily a streak ender. It's definitely bad. It's in the top 5 for streak enders. But it's definitely not, like, as bad, because there's a lot more of a dead zone on Shelter Woods than there's, like, Disturbed Ward. Disturbed Ward's insane because there's, like, very few dead zones. And has the same type of feel as Shelter Woods. So I guess it does go Mother's Dwelling, Shelter Woods, Ormond, or, sorry, Mother's Dwelling, Disturbed Ward, Shelter Woods, Ormond, maybe? Or is Ormond number 3? I don't know. I feel like we do lose a good number on Ormond as well. Coal Tower, though. This, on the other hand, is a very, very good map for Legion. It is quite small. Not the smallest, mind you, but pretty small indeed. They could be back there on the left. They are. Always need to look back there when you spawn in that position. They're going from right to left. Looks like someone's on a totem. Not that it matters, it's not lit. Alright, let's frenzy them. Get some early value. Looks like one person's up top, one person's down below. We're gonna go up top first. They drop down. Yeah. I probably should have stuck to the Feng Min who's injured, to be fair. But c'est la vie. There goes Ruins. Now we're relying on Pop. Looks like there's one person on that gen there. Let's do this. And continue the chase. We need to break that door. So if she brings us back there, I'll break the door on our pass. That'd be our best plan of action. Ooh, but we do get this hit. That's pretty good. She messed up. Disco back there. We do need to be careful of that. So we might want to push her into that disco. Or get the down and pop. Alright, they fell off the gen. That works out. Mind game her into this. She baits it. And we'll double back on the T. Dead hard. Doesn't matter, though. No flashlights in play. Unless they picked one from a chest. Let's hook her. And do we pop this gen? Answer, no. Let's check this gen over here. That gen's also been mildly worked on. Okay, so there's Nancy. She goes up top. Sprints. Will get hit. And grants me a ton of info worth my weight in gold. Let's see. Do we get this hit on Dwight? Yes, we do. Perfect. 10% regression on that gen. And they're over here. Hit me? Oh, I wanted you to hit me. That's unfortunate. Everyone's injured now, so we can go for whoever we want. Perfect, perfect. Let's go for this Feng Min. She has the pallet to her right. Swing into it. No dice. Fake her out. Let's break it. Alright, sounds good, Frankie. Thank you, thank you. Feng Min's over here, fully healed. She'll take a body block, theoretically. We're just gonna M1 her. No reason for me not to. And this gen is also being worked on. Sure, sure. Go to the right. Oh, she messed up. Dead hard. Won't matter. Let's break this and then hook her there. This Feng Min's going for a sabotage, methinks. Yeah, she's doing exactly that. She'll sabotage the hook behind me, but we have one right in front of me instead. Gotcha. No worries, Frankie. All good. Yep, there's a sabotage. No disco in play right now. That's one cell. Not really a poppable target. She's behind Shack. That's not a poppable target. And no work on that there. Looks like she's self-carrying. Let's go for her. Alright, she's going to go fully around. No one on the Nancy as of yet. Alright, that's 2 vault. Not in chase, though. I think there's only 1 vault in chase. And down she goes. Alright, let's put you up on the hook that you sabotaged. And we see the other Feng Min coming in. Probably with a BT body block, I'd imagine. What other gens? We're going to ignore the Feng Min. That gen has not been worked on. Nancy's over here on this gen, it looks like. That's a poppable gen, if I've ever seen one. Dwight is also here, based on that blood. Don't know where Dwight went. That's fine. We'll go for Nancy then. Let's break this wall. We were going to do it last time. Well, she got stuck on the door from, whatchamacallit, from dead harding. So she dead harded into the wall to try and dodge the hit, and just was not good enough. Alright, she did not drop it on me. That's fine. Feng Min's in front of me as well. No, that's Dwight. Okay, I see, I see. Thank you, Frankie. Also, could you put something underneath that orange? Otherwise, the oils on it might hurt the wood. Alright, let's get the Nancy down. I was thinking maybe could have pallet if she got through instead of hitting the wall. Yeah, probably. Either that or it could have potentially risked, whatchamacallit, her getting vacuumed through the pallet and then getting hit. So either way, it was a gamble. The Dead Hard needed to be applied a little bit sooner, I think. That's one sill, not a good gen. Scratch marks, though. Scratch marks with blood, that's Dwight. One sill, not a good gen. He drops down, goes to the right towards his gen again. He continues and has a pallet in front of him. Nope, he's just going. Alright, thank you, Frankie. I appreciate it. That is one vault in chase. That is a fake. And I don't think you make it. Perfect. Let's get you up on a hook. Right now, it's pretty much just hook relay race at this point, ain't it? 10% skill check regression over there. Let's hook him on our way. Didn't want the asparagus to go to waste. Smart move. Smart move. Alright, they're all three healed. And two of them are at the very least over here. Let's go for the Fangman. That gen's just about finished. Nice job, but that tells me where they are. They're going for the unhook. They're gonna go around logs. They could go to the tile in front of them, I'd imagine. They do not. And instead they take a hit. And now we can push Nancy off of this unhook as well and get her injured. She vaults. That's fine. And we double back to the unhook. Yep, there is our next target. She's already been frenzied. Get the additional hit on her, and we're good. That momentum's her out of the tile. Perfect. Dead hard behind her, and we're good. That was some good value right there, if I do say so myself. Dwight... No, Feng Min got healed. Where was Feng Min? Did she heal herself, maybe? Scratch marks to the right. They went from left to right, though, so they're over here somewhere. Looks like two people here. That gen's only on 1.5 cells, so not really worth popping. Let's commit to the Dwight, I guess. Then he could jump into a locker to feign DS. That's an option. Nice drop. Let's mind game you into the corner of them. I don't know what just happened there. That was strange. I don't know if he got stuck or if that was a glitch or lag. But either ways, that was quite odd indeed. Alright, scratch marks go from left to right over towards that gen. There is a person here that is the Feng Min. That gen is not well worked on, so not a poppable target. Nancy's also here. Looks like she was on that gen, and she got scared off of it. Perfect timing. Alright, let's put her up on the hook on the hill, and we can evaluate the gen, whether or not it's a poppable target or not. Feng Min could be up here to sabotage. That's on 2 sil. Yeah, that's a poppable target. Perfect. Let's hook her, pop it, and should be good to go. Looks like everyone's on death hook at this point in time with only 4 gens left. Disco? Yo, what's up, Penguin? Welcome back, welcome back. How you doing? How's the day been? Alright, so this gen will be a poppable target, mind you. 1. We'll vault after the Dwight. And looks like Feng Min's on the gen. Yeah, I got you a bit stuck, don't I? Wait. Oh, she was like truly stuck in there. Interesting. I've never seen that before. Huh. That is good to know. I don't know if that's another bug or not. If like you get pressed up to the gen, whether or not it will, not gen, but like the pallet, that it will just make you stuck. Unable to vault. Even just like a slow vault even. Interesting. We'll have to maybe test that out. I'm not sure if it's like a one-off thing or what. Alright, looks like Dwight or Nancy's back here. That is Dwight. We'll go for Dwight. Come here, Dwighty boy. Not gonna get away. Yeah, might as well here. Got nothing better to do. Exactly. That was kind of cute, not gonna lie. Alright, let's get Dwight up on the hook. That should be Death Hook for the Dwight. And we saw scratch marks go back to that Jen. That could be the Nancy, methinks. Scratch marks go from left to right. And then they stop abruptly. Huh. Strange. I don't know why they would do that. Over here, maybe? No, I don't hear. Okay, that's fine. That gen's still aggressing. We have, what, 15 seconds left? Scratch marks. That is the Nancy now. Over to my right side. And I think that should result in a down here. Alright, what say you, guilty ones? Should the Fangman be given the hatch or the hook? 'Tis up to you. Up she goes, and hatch will spawn now. I guess I'll probably stick by shack and wait for it to spawn if it spawns here, and then we'll just run around and try and find it in the meanwhile. Alright, what's the verdict? And you all have said that Fangman will get the hatch. Sounds good. Well, I guess I should leave it open then? Yeah. I guess we'll leave it open then. No idea where the hell she is though. Oh, she must have been right behind it. But GG, well played to these survivors. Alright, and with that, that is a 2-win streak on the Legion. Do you guys want to play another match of Legion, or you guys want to spin the wheel of Killer? I'm gonna say 2K because we didn't down her, or not 2K, sorry, 3K. So it'll be a 3K on Legion for that one. We technically didn't down her, so she had the potential of dying if I closed it, versus in that situation where I just didn't close it. Yo, what's up, Shelby? How goes it? How goes it? How you doing today? How's the day been? And alright. Well, already up for another match of Legion, unless you guys want to spin the wheel. Ooh, this is a very juicy orange, holy hell. Getting oil all over the place. Alright. Trying to peel all in one go. Nope. Got 2 pieces instead of 1. I would show you guys as I peel this, but unfortunately, it's like the peel is so thick that it's just like spraying orange oil all over the place. I don't have anything to wipe my hands with either. Whoops. Alright. This orange disappoints me. The peel was very promising. It's a thick peel. Kind of tired trying to ignore the storm outside. Oof. Bad storm? Is it a thunderstorm? Is it a snowstorm? And if you're asking, yes, North Dakota had snow, so that's why I asked about snowstorm. That orange disappoints me. Thunder, lightning, and hail. The cats are not happy. I can imagine. I can imagine they're freaking out a little bit. Well, hopefully the kitties are able to settle down. Hopefully everything's okay with you. And hopefully the storm passes by quickly. Whew. And on top of the orange, I almost spilled my water too. Jesus. You know, being scared of storms hurts my heart because you can't explain to them that it'll be okay. I mean, for the most part, most animals are going to be like, oh, storms. This is fine. When animals panic, you know the storm is bad. It doesn't help that you're terrified of them too, yeah. Let us know it's going to be okay. Do you have anyone nearby that you can call upon if need be? If not, you should definitely look into it. I think that like someone you can call upon just in case wouldn't be a bad idea. I remember being through some pretty bad storms out in Connecticut when my family lived there. Family residence. Okay, that's not a bad map for us. They could theoretically spawn behind here, but more likely not will spawn over by hatch. Looks like it was good, or shack, not hatch. Looks like it was good for me to head over here, though. Chest has been opened. And there's the Meg. Alright, let's go for you. We'll hit you on the vault. And we see one other person here. Are they holding a sprint burst, maybe? It's hard to say. Do they get there in time? Yeah, they do. They gain a pretty good amount of distance, too. Alright, let's ignore and head back for the Meg. I imagine she's probably mending back here. Fives her. There we are. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Dead hard? I don't know. Taking care of my aunt's dog while I was away. One of them jumped over the fence. Ooh. Well, happy to hear that, you know, you're able to get her back inside. That's always a scary thing, to be honest, when a pet just kind of gets out on their own accord. You never know what they might do. I've only had one cat get out in all my years. Though my dog, I guess, when I had a dog, Ginger, she got out quite often. She was quite strong for how big she was. Alright, let's get some value off of Frenzy here. Alright, they're going for the unhook. That's fine. Let's do this. You'll drop pallet. That's okay by me. Do you vault? You do not. We'll break them. And keep you on the left. You'll head towards Jack. That's fine. I can get some value over here. Did he double back? He may have. Yeah, I think he did. Sneaky little bugger. Looks like that gen's on one sill, not a poppable target. Insert no perks. Okay, no perks next match. Sounds like a plan. I like it. Alright, Adam boy. Can't run forever. I mean, theoretically you can. We got one. Now let's go for Claude. Hi, Claudie. You'll vault? Yep. A little bit predictable. That's okay, though. She'll vault again. And down she goes. Alright, let's put you on this hook. We finally found the ace. Hi, Acey boy. How goes it? Might as well go for you real quick. That gen is a poppable target. Keep that in mind. No one else is near at this exact moment. Fatigue out. And do you have a pallet here? Doesn't look like it. Everyone's injured, so this is actually pretty good for us. That's fine. We'll swing through. They definitely have not fixed pallets. I'm just going to say that right now. Down he goes. And LGM. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. Yeah, pallets are broke. Yeah, he just kind of stood there. He could have ran a lot earlier. Would have gotten more distance. Would have got more value, but he kind of just stood there, wanted to watch me hook. Alright, Claude goes out. Claude goes in. She's not the one I'm interested in, though. It's the Adam that I want to hook instead. Hi, Adam boy. How goes it? You have a vault in front of you here. You might get Bloodlust. Dead hard. Good, good. Let's fake him out. Push him to the left. Go for it. You don't have Iron Will. So we can just follow you nonetheless. You already used Dead Hard, so you're not going to be able to escape this. That gen is a poppable target. Oof. That's unfortunate timing. It is the Mega. No sabotage. Good, good, good. So we can just follow her while Adam's on our shoulder. But right now, 1 gen, 4 hooks. We're in a pretty good position, all things considered. She stops nearby. Definitely has Iron Will. In here? Yep. I had an Adam the other day tell me I was hacking because I followed him after he flashlighted me. You don't have Iron Will, I can hear you. Exactly. People don't understand. That's why I tell everyone, don't flashlight over pallets unless you have Iron Will. Even then, it's dangerous. Really, it is. Crows move, so they're coming for the unhook. No, no, no. No unhook for you. Alright, Claudie. No animation glitch. Down the Claude. I doubt he'll go for the flashlight save. He did, actually. He did attempt it. And let's go for the other unhook. That means that Adam no longer has DS, but Meg has BT, based on that. So we'll go for the Adam then. And that just leaves the Ace to work on gens from the looks of things. Sure, go for it. You want to blind me? And down Adam goes. Like I said, don't flashlight over pallets. It really just does you no favors. See, I don't get called hacker very often, but stream sniper quite often. It's like, guys, you understand that I have my own chat and stream to worry about, right? I don't need to be looking at your stream. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see. They did unhook here and healed the Claude. No obsession, no DS. Oh, yeah, you're right. See, I just always assume a DS is in play. It's always safer to do that, I suppose. Hi, you two. There's Meg. And Claude. Drop it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's play the game. Sure. You want to blind me? She has Iron Will, though. So we're going to have to predict her movement, which we failed. So she went over to the right instead of to the left. Alright, that's fair. Scratch marks will chase her out. There's no reason for me not to. She doesn't have DS, both in the sense that she wouldn't because she healed, and also doesn't due to the fact that no DS is in play. And she hesitated on the pallet. Oof. Alright, Discordance tells us that they're over in Shack. That is good info. Let's kill off the Claude and head over for the Disco. Yep, yeah, it either has to be a killer perk or a survivor perk. No matter what, though, there has to be a perk of some sort that makes someone an obsession. Alright, let's go for Adam in that case. He should be the only one bleeding unless it's the Meg. But I'm pretty sure I saw the Adam. Almost. Goes over to my left. We'll come off over here. Dead hard. There's the dead hard. And the down. I hear bones. Could have sworn I heard bones. Strange. Alright, let's put you on the hook over here and check this gen. This gen was pretty well worked earlier. Oh yeah, Ace is here. I'm betting that right now. That's Ace's gen. He didn't commit though. What? Why would you leave that 99? In this locker. Wow, that's really surprising, not gonna lie. There's no reason not to commit to that. If he committed to that, then he probably could have swung the game, maybe not in the Survivor's favor, but made it a little bit more difficult for me to end it, at the very least. Would have definitely given me a little bit more trouble. Alright, they're on this gen, though. And there's Disco. Let's go for Ace. Alright, who's gonna get the hook? Who's gonna get the hatch? The decision is up to you, of course. Sure, drop it. Let's break it in front of you. And I'm trying to think. You guys used a lot of resources over here. I don't think you really have much. Good, good. I guess that is a resource that you can recycle, though. I haven't broken that this entire time. Honestly, it's a good break spot, too. You have a vault here. Wait. Megan? Dead hard? No dead hard? Yeah, not sure why the Meg literally ran into Arterius. That was kind of surprising. All she can do is work on a gen. But now Ace is the last one. Looks like that's a no for the hatch. AC boy. How are you, buddy? Still injured. And need to mend, too. Oh, wow. Hatch is right there. Fair enough. Well, sorry about that, Penguin, but unfortunately the Ace knew exactly where it was, so GG, well played these survivors. And I believe that's a 3-win streak now for the Legion. Styptic Agent was also in play. I don't know what that says. I think that might be... I don't know what language that is, actually. I have no idea. No idea in the slightest. But for some reason, I get a sense that's an insult. I don't know why. Whenever I see something in a different language on DBD, I just assume it's an insult and not a GG well played. What does it say? No idea. I'm gonna assume insult. But with that being said, let's update our streak on Legion. And do you want to spin the Wheel of Killer for our last match of the day? You guys want to play a perkless Legion? 'Tis up to you. I think it's an L, not an I, but I could be mistaken. Alright, though. For our loadout, we'll remove everything. That's what I, like, it's definitely a 2, it's either that or, like, FU, maybe. I think it's French. It is French. So what does it mean for those who speak French? I'm mildly curious. Ta is your... Oh, I think I know what the other one is. I think the... Unless I type something wrong. No, that makes sense. But also I feel like ta also is like one of those words that like has like 20 different meanings in French. What do I want to use on Legion? Oh, you know, we'll just do this. I think I know what the last word is if I had to bet. If it's your, I kind of can guess, but I'll wait for you guys to figure it out. If it's something positive, I'll be surprised. Fairlook, says shut up. Okay, so you were right, Shelby. Looks like they may have just said shut up. All right. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Toxic DBD. Like I said, so far there hasn't been like actually. There might be like maybe 2 times I can remember. As far as I can tell, that's why he said GG wheel played and then shut up, followed by it. Yeah. That's what it looked like. I think there's like maybe 2 instances in my streaming career on DBD so far where I've seen something that's not English in post-game and for it not to be insulting. And I think that may have been... Oh my god, who is it? It's one of our community members. Was it Marcus C? Or was it Apocalyptic? I noticed someone else. Both times are streamers? I think you might be right. Well, there's those as well, I guess. But there's also those, like, actually came into chat. But I know there's a community member as well who speaks a different language as their, primary language. There's a few. Alright, with that being said, we do see 2 toolboxes and a medkit. Keep in mind, this match does not count towards our win streak on Legion due to the fact that we are not running any add-ons or any perks. We do. It is quite interesting, to say the least. Oh my god. No perk Legion, indeed. I know enough Spanish and French to curse someone out, so I can usually recognize the bad ones exactly. For me, I think the only insult that I know in Spanish is "Tu eres perro de azón." You are the butt of a donkey. My Spanish teacher was very happy when I taught that to the entire class. I was like, oh yes, Spanish dictionary. We are middle schoolers. Might as well, look up all the swear words. It's a little bit more colorful than the butt of a donkey. It's specifically like, ass of the donkey. To be fair, ass isn't really that much of a swear, to be honest, but still. Want to learn a German install? I know some. Now we're good. Wait, Spanish in middle school? Yeah. We started Spanish in elementary school and then in middle school as well. I took only 2 years in high school. Yeah, for me in Massachusetts, they started in elementary, middle, and then gave you a choice between Spanish, German, ASL, and one other in high school. I opted... Where is she? I heard her. Quick and quiet, maybe? Thinking maybe quick and quiet. They're on this gen. There they are. Perfect, perfect. That's a sprint burst on the Meg. Alright, we should be able to go for her now. She has a pallet right here. No, she doesn't. I thought she did. Alright, we'll have to go for her Meg immediately. She'll get stunned. We'll fatigue out behind her so we don't lose any distance, pretty much. Let's see if you have a pallet, Megan. Ooh, you have to go for it. You have to go for it. There we go. Yeah, locker's the only thing I could think of, but it's not worth my time looking into the locker when I can go for someone else, right? Curse at people in Spanish when I'm driving. I'm native English speaker, but I swear switch to Spanish or French when I'm yelling at people who do not use their blinkers. Fair enough, fair enough. I feel like it's just like a child thing to like teach your friends how to swear in different languages. Why that is, I don't know. But it's like, it's just like every middle schooler or high schooler just teaches their friends how to swear in different languages. It's also the first thing that like any adolescent asks when they have a friend that speaks those languages. It's like, oh, do you know how to swear? Like, what's this swear word? It's like our code. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Ash went this way. I got completely distracted by chat. Goodbye, Ash. You are a baby? So the adults don't know? I mean, I guess. But even then, like, adults will know in some capacity, right? Alright, so that's 2 hooks for 1 gen. That's not bad. It's not a bad start. Let's check this gen and then that gen next. Yep, that's what I imagined. That is a Feng Min. She heads over to here. Perfect. Let's go for her. She'll probably drop down to the right. Bounce landings are only hope. Unfortunate. Yep, there we go. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize the 2 worst things you can do against Legion is after he's already hit you with Feral Frenzy and he's chasing you to drop down because he can fatigue while dropping, and he basically loses no distance. All good, Frankie. Don't worry about it. No reason to apologize. Alright, no one's on that gen. They could be back on Ash's hook healing. Yep, that's exactly what they did. There is Ash again. Hello, Ashy boy. Don't mind me, just gonna stab you once again, my friend. There are someone on that gen. We're gonna prioritize the Ashy things. You'll drop down, foul bounce landing, doesn't get much value. Let's down him, and then go back for the gen behind us. If I was them, where would I go? Well, might as well manually regress it. Love playing Legion, though I've lost my touch. I mean, hey, Legion's very nuanced, and that's something that a lot of people don't really recognize for some reason, and I don't entirely understand why. Now let's bring her over, go over here. Because they healed under hook for Feng Min, from the looks of things. Oh, I see scratch marks. There's Feng Min, and then there's Meg with Sprint Burst. Won't do much. Ooh, you dropped that early. Oh, there go drivers. Alright, let's go for Meg. Down her first. Actually, you know what? Let's pressure you. You're more out of place than the Meg is. Good hit. And let's break. Alright, she's further back in here. And she'll have to drop down, stunning her. Unless she goes all the way around, in which case we can cross back. And push her back onto this tile. Yeah, she realizes if she doesn't do this, then she gets stunned. And she'll be at a disadvantage. Bad news for her, this pallet's gone. Most she can do is vault to the right. Spine chill, question mark? That should have been a hit, and I think. I'm pretty sure that should have been a hit. Yeah, so she'll loop around. We'll have to break this in front of her. We'll continue. And has another pallet to work with, too. There's that gen that was worked on the back. No, it wasn't. That's a different one. Interesting. Alright, let's put you up on this hook. And go from there. They healed next to the gen. Okay. Yeah, so it's that one over there that they finished up. Where'd they go from there? Probably to the right around this. At least that's what I'd imagine. Yep, I was right. She drops the pallet. That's fine. This person's going for the unhook so we can interrupt it. Yeah, you don't make it in time. Alright, we see the Meg going up to murder platform. Drop the pallet. Thank you. And she doesn't even greed the pallet. That's excellent. That is excellent. Dead hard. And down. Alright, upsy daisy. Looks like they went for the unhook, so we should be able to rehook on that hook there and press with them immediately. Ash, are you okay, my friend? What was that? I am so confused right now. Like, I'm not sure if you just didn't know where I was or what happened there. Get off my gen. Yeah, someone unhooked right behind me. Oh, she deliverance? Okay. I don't know. He was the unhooker, right? So, I don't know what he was thinking. That was quite strange. Deliverance is usually paired with DS, so if we down the thing again, let's keep that in mind. No one here. No one on that gen. We actually have a pretty good cluster of gens here. Let's manually regress it. Same with this one. Oh, hi, Meg. That works too. Sprint burst, so we're not going to swing right away. Yep, you get that. So you'll go to the left. Oh, you went to the right. Yep, if the door's on the right, you should probably go to the left. I want to say these guys might be a tad bit new. Just a wee bit. She's not struggling. That's awesome for me. I see Nia there. No, too late to struggle now, Megan. You're going back up on a hook. I think ranks 11. That's not a bad guess, I'd say. Purple green, probably, yeah. I mean, it's late at night, so that makes sense. I saw blood over here. There's the thing. Oh, thing min. She still has that broken status. We have to wait out her DS. It shouldn't be that much longer, though, right? Unless... Was unhooked not Ash? Yeah. Why'd she still have broken? Second wind, question mark? Maybe it's second wind. No, it just went away. Yeah, so it was Deliverance DS. 100%. Alright, so we nearly avoided that one. And let's see. Let's break this pallet for good measure. And it looks like they're back on this gen. That's Nia and Meg. I'm surprised they didn't heal each other, to be honest. Meg was here, then she wasn't. Let's bop it. Get her regressing at the very least. I'd imagine Meg's going for the unhook then. If she's not there with the Fang. No scratch marks, though, to indicate that, actually. So I have no idea where the hell the Meg went. I do see the Fang Min going back for the gen, though. And I guess we'll just chase her at this point in time. No reason for me not to. Let's make up some distance. Yeah, it's fine. She did not Legion tech. Instead, she goes back out around. And we'll fatigue out. Yeah, pretty much. Someone donated 2,000 to choose that I do not have any perks. And since we have no add-ons either that I really felt like using, no perks, no add-ons on Legion. To be fair, we're doing pretty well for ourselves here. Yep, she'll vault that a second time. Now we're bloodlusted. That'll be one last vault. Ooh, you might not make it though. No, you don't. Alright, upsy daisy. Unless you have tenacity flip-flop, I think not. Alright, let's hook you here, and... Hey, guys, can I ask a question? How is it possible that there are 2 people left, but there's only 1 hook left? Bug by daylight? Question mark? This game is broken. Just a little. Just a little. Oh, criminy. I was looking at that way, I was like, wait a second, what hooks stay on 1? Let's check this gen, I guess. Audio again? Yeah. Is audio busted? Okay, we're good now? Cool. Thankfully, I haven't had, like, audio outages recently. Hatch was a no? Sounds good. Crows come back in 20 seconds. So they're nearby again. Let's see. If I was them, where'd I go? They're healed, which is a big factor here. Makes it harder for me to really find them. They're playing so immersed now, which sucks. I hate playing on this map when it gets to this point in the game, too, because they only play immersed. Did they hook someone? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like, what will it do? Does it just, like, double up at some point if we hook both of them? They're gonna have to bleed out. Alright, let's go for you. And let's chase you out. So we chase you into the Meg, I suppose. And I'm trying to think of what would have caused that, too. It must mean that at some point we got either 1 extra hook on someone before they died, or we got 2 hooks for 1. I'm not sure which. So this will be maxed out. I don't know. It's a visual thing? Maybe, but it also... Yeah, it's a visual. So Feng Min, apparently, one hook must have counted twice. Yeah, so it didn't count the last one. So that must be why, then. Okay, as far as hatch, I have no clue where this frickin' thing is. This hatch could be anywhere, so we're just gonna have to sprint around the outside of the map first, and then go to the inside. Because it literally could be anywhere on this map. It's atrocious. Yeah, basically 1 had to have counted for 2. Yeah, good luck finding hatch, exactly. This map is god-awful for finding hatch hunting. Because it could be on the middle area, it could be on the outside. So I just always hunt the outside first. Survivors tend to stick to the outside too, so it works out. Scratch marks? Question mark? I think I saw scratch marks, but not entirely certain. They were kind of faint, if they were. Let's sprint again. Oh, she found it. Well, as I said, it's nigh impossible to find that freaking thing, but GG, well played nonetheless. And though that did not count for our win streaks, that was Legion, and probably 2 red ranks. I imagine a D-pip 4 to 5, and then 2 purple. That's kind of surprising. Just based on the level of play, that is really surprising. Especially that Ash. Who is the Ash? Hold on. Who the fresh hell is Ash? Ash was the 8. That makes a little bit more sense. Oh yeah, like I said, Legion's not a bad killer. And fact of the matter is, what you do with Legion in those scenarios is that you just hunt them down, and you frenzy down, rinse repeat, rinse repeat. Thank you, Penguin, I appreciate it. But with that being said, that is the last match of the night. So we're gonna go raid another member of Children of the Fog. And I don't think I've raided Psycom recently. Who dat?
Ashy Flaps cheered, X100.
Thank you much for the bits, Ashy. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you, thank you. With that being said, we are gonna go raid Psycom. They are a member of Children of the Fog. Looks like they are playing Killer as well. With that being said, guys, as always, if you did enjoy the show, make sure that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. You can do so via the links right below the video, whether that be for some Hot Ones Hot Wings or for some matches of Survivor or Killer tomorrow. With that being said, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 5 p.m. CST. Bye-bye!